acronym stands for greatest of all time, as in spaghetti sandwiches for dinner. They're my fave. Dad, you're the GOAT.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
A deal finalizing the merger of U.S. Steel and Nippon Steel is done. Tony Waterman reports.
The deal had been in the works for 18 months, a deal that was highly politicized, with concerns an acquisition would pose a national security risk and lead to job losses. To get it over the finish line, Nippon made remarkable concessions, including giving U.S. presidents a direct say in company decisions, like capital investments, salaries, and layoffs in perpetuity. Trump had originally opposed the deal, as did the Biden administration, but Trump rebranded it as a partnership. It could set a new benchmark on how deals that once would have been blocked on national security grounds are negotiated.
The organizers of the No Kings protests say the next nationwide demonstration will take place next month. Liz Kennedy reports.
The people behind the recent No Kings Day, where millions came together opposing President Trump's military parade, are hosting another action day called Good Trouble Lives On July 17th. This day honors civil rights activist and Georgia Congressman John Lewis, who passed away on this date in 2020. Lewis, who coined Good Trouble, served 17 terms in Congress, was an original freedom rider, and marched with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. on multiple occasions.
Free is always better than paying. Kroger stores are celebrating the summer solstice on Friday by giving away free ice cream, free tennis, with more.
Kroger stores are giving away free ice cream Friday to celebrate the start of summer. There will be competition to get the needed coupon for the limited edition Summer in a Pint giveaway. There are more than 2,700 Kroger grocery stores in the U.S., and the company's giving out 92,000 coupons. You can have a go on Friday starting at noon Eastern Time by going to freekrogericecream.com.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. 9 awards were handed out to celebrate historic preservation projects and advocates from around the state, with 2 of those coming from this area. In Harrodsburg, Bruce and Carissa Wade received an award for their restoration at the Kirby House. That house sat vacant for nearly a decade, but the Wade family brought new life into it. It's believed to be built in the early 1830s, though some evidence suggests it could date back to 1797, with early woodwork and what was known as stranger rooms, where guests could lodge in the house without accessing the rest of the home. In Perryville, Dr. R. Ted Steinbeck received an award for his work on the 1840s Federal and Greek revival structure known as the Crawford House. The structure has profound Civil War significance, as it was once the wartime headquarters of Confederate General Braxton Bragg, and even possibly a post-battle refuge for Union General Don Carlos Buell. The awards were given out in late May at the Berry Hill Mansion in Frankfort. Kentucky 39, that's Buckeye Road in Garrett County, will be temporarily closed for slide repair operations. That work began yesterday and will go through Monday with both northbound and southbound lanes closed. If you travel that way, you're asked to use Wolf Trail Road, Poor Ridge Road, Kentucky 563 as alternate routes. Meanwhile, while work is going on Buckeye Road, it will remain closed 24/7 through Monday between mile point 17.5 and 17.7. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Darling, I bought you a new vacuum cleaner from the WHBN swap shop. You know, you plug them in and they pick up dust and dirt.
Good, because I bought you a chainsaw from the swap shop. It cuts the dead trees out back.
Well, I bought you a new iron from the swap shop. Don't touch the hot side.
Hey, here's the new power drill from the swap shop. Honey, you hold the part that doesn't spin.
Well, here's the new washer from the swap shop. Be careful you don't fall in and get wet.
Listen to the swap shop Monday through Friday after the 3 o'clock news on FM 99.5 and AM 1420 WHBN.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has rock to go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs, from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips, too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 859-715-7575. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
Hi, it's Daryl, the cigar sommelier and owner of Smokin' Bourbon. I know you guys have been waiting, but the wait is over. We are now open for business. So come on down to Smokin' Bourbon, where you can smoke, sit, and chill.
Central Kentucky's newest cigar bar in Danville by the bowling alley in the Greenleaf Shopping Center. This big boss atmosphere is veteran-owned with connoisseur quality cigars and bourbon, creating a social destination. For more information, go to smoke-in-bourbon.com.
Now open.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
On this Juneteenth day, there we go. It's going to be showery and thunderstormy. Is that a word? Likely before 3, partly sunny with a high of 80. New rainfall amounts between a quarter and half an inch possible. For tonight, mostly clear with a low of 62. Sunny tomorrow, high of 85. Tomorrow night, mostly clear with a low of 65. Hang on just a minute. I am sending something to Joe. Okay. Now, for Saturday, it's going to be sunny with a high of 89. Sunny Sunday, high of 91. Sunny Monday, high of 92. Sunny Tuesday, high of 93. Got a chance of showers and thunderstorms on Wednesday, sunny, high of 92. Right now, under cloudy skies, we have 67 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:09.5. Good Thursday morning, the 19th day of June is what it is. Radio Rick, glad to be with you. Thanking you so much for making us a part. Why is this not? Stand by just a minute. I'm having trouble with my computer here. It's not wanting to do what I want it to do. Oh, hold on just a second. Now, we put that there. Now, okay, now it's right. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Thursday morning on WHBN AM and FM and HometownLive.net. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, Harrisburg, Mercer County, of Bergen, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That's the number to use if you want to register somebody to win that DQ ice cream cake. We're giving another one away tomorrow morning before 10 o'clock, courtesy of Barbara Montgomery, DQ Grill and Chill. For those having a birthday or anniversary between the 14th and the 20th, we have registered right now Kenneth Ray Gooch Sr., B. Norton, Lee Shirley, Jackson Selby, Michael Dale Bug. All he needs is a name and a phone number. We will get him registered. All right. Right now, I've just got one birthday. Josh Toffness.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Martina, for stopping by so early, saying happy birthday to Josh Toffness. All right, kids, today is obviously Juneteenth, World Sauntering Day. You'll saunter back and forth. National Martini Day. National Garfield the Cat Day. National Watch Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Now, here's your life hack. Want to go barefoot on a barefoot bicycle ride? Add a couple of new sponges to your pedals. These make for extremely comfy ride. I don't know if I want to go barefoot on a bicycle ride. Positive thought, a hot day, but a seriously cool you. That is so true. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network proudly honor America with the playing of our national anthem. The Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network proudly honored America with the playing of our national anthem. One more day, kids. Told you we'll get there. We light that fuse, and we start another weekend early. We can. So, it's me to tell you to just sit back, relax, and watch these pictures fly through the air on this Thursday, June 19th. Good morning to you.
And now, signs you can tell it's Thursday.
You know it's near the end of the week because you can feel that tiny little bit of happiness in your heart. Start to once again come to life. You know you're getting closer to Friday because yesterday was Wednesday, getting you over the hump. And into the last half of this miserable work week. All you have to do is hang on until the end of this day, and then there's only one more day to go. It'll practically be Friday. Only it's not yet because it's still Thursday, but criminy people, it's just one more day to go.
A little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry, be happy. The landlord say your rent is late. He may have to litigate. Don't worry, be happy. Look at me, I'm happy. Don't worry, be happy. Hey, I give you my phone number. When you worry, call me. I make you happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no gal to make you smile. But don't worry, be happy. Cause when you worry your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. So don't worry,
don't do it.
Be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy.
That's all we want you to be, is happy.
Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy.
Yeah.
Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry.
No.
Don't worry. Don't do it. Be happy.
We want you to be happy.
Put a smile on your face.
Doesn't that feel good?
Don't bring everybody down like this. Don't worry. It will soon pass, whatever it is.
It will.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Great advice from Bobby McFerrin. He's not worried.
I'm not worried.
See? We don't want you to be worried either. We are coming up on 6:18 and a half. You are getting it on WHBN AM and FM. What else you getting? Well, Joe's Look at Sports right around the corner. We will have NBC Entertainment News as soon as I fix something here. There it is. Okay. Oh, live is so much fun. Then we will have local businesses being spotlighted. We ask you kindly again to get behind all our mom and pops and support them year-round. Bottom of the hour news from KNN. We'll have your weather forecast. We'll have some laughs together, and we'll kick it with Kenneth Riley. Then in the 7 o'clock hour, we'll have KNN in for Steve Bertram's Sports Report. We will have a look at UK basketball. We got it in early, so we'll do it today and tomorrow with Tom Leach, voice of the Wildcats. Then we'll have the Rooster Local Talent Showcase. 7:35, the DQ Nearly Impossible Quiz with a prize to be won. 7:45, the good news from Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance. That man keeps coming back every Thursday. 7:50, Alan Barlow from the Ragged Edge Theater. 8 o'clock hour, James Gardner will hold court. 8:35, Bama Blessing Barbecues William Palmer. 8:45, a random facts from David Hopewell. 8:50, Jess will be joining us. And then after the 9:05 news and weather forecast, we'll have Morning Point ladies in. We'll be talking about the big Saturday. They got a real fun event going to be happening from 4 until 8. And they're going to have big time wrestling from 6 till 8. We'll be talking about all the good stuff coming up there. Then after the 9:30 news and weather forecast, we'll have Sid Dunn, a.k.a. DJ Syndicate. We'll be talking Juneteenth, all right? He is kind of the motor behind Juneteenth. He has spent a lot of hours lining up a big event for this weekend. So we'll be finding out all the details, a lot of stuff going on there. So that's what's going to be happening this morning on Radio Rick in the morning on WHBN AM and FM and HometownLive.net. All right, Joe, have you got any talk about NCAA World Series baseball?
The College World Series final is set. Tyrese Halliburton's status for tonight's Game 6 uncertain, and a Browns quarterback cited for speeding. Those are the headlines in this Thursday morning. I'm Joe Mathis, guiding you through these Thursday morning sports. Starting off in the Men's College World Series in baseball, where Coastal Carolina has punched its ticket to the 2025 College World Series Finals. Number 13 Coastal Carolina picked up an 11-3 win over Louisville to move to 3-0 in the College World Series at Charles Schwab Field in Omaha, ending the Cardinal season and advancing to the best-of-3 championship game series for the second time in the history of the program. Coastal Carolina has won 26 straight games, the longest in the nation. It'll play LSU in the championship series. The Chanticleers, who won the 2016 national title, scored 6 runs in the first inning, aided by a 3-run double by Colby Thorndike. Thorndike drove in 5 runs in the win. Mention they'll play LSU. How LSU got there was a little more entertaining. Arkansas baseball was in a strong position entering the bottom of the 9th with a 5-3 lead over LSU in the College World Series semifinal. That was until LSU showed signs of life. The number 6 Tigers rallied from a 2-run deficit to win 6-5 in the final frame, ending with a walk-off single from Jared Jones. The inning featured a plethora of mistakes for the Razorbacks, as Alloy turned down a potential inning-ending double play to get out a lead runner at third base before Charles Davalon missed a potentially game-ending line-out in left field that resulted in 2 runs scoring to tie the game at 5. Jones put together a game for the ages as he tied the game at 3-3 in a solo home run in the bottom of the 8th before walking it off in the bottom of the 9th. LSU is heading back to the College World Series championship for the second time in 3 seasons. They'll take on Coastal Carolina. In the NBA, Tyrese Halliburton probably will be a game-time decision for tonight's Game 6 in the NBA Finals. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle gave that update in a radio interview on 107.5 The Fan on Wednesday. The news comes a day after Halliburton had an MRI on his right leg. Halliburton went through Indiana's entire 30-minute walkthrough as well as a 25-minute practice film session. He confirmed during a news conference after the practice that he was diagnosed with a right calf strain. In the National Football League, Radio Rick's Cleveland Browns have like 1,000 quarterbacks on the roster. Well, one of them just got hit with a speeding charge. Shadur Sanders' first NFL offseason continues to be an eventful one. The Browns' fifth-round rookie quarterback was cited for speeding over 100 miles per hour early yesterday morning. Sanders, who's 23, was caught driving 101 miles per hour in a 60-mile-per-hour speed limit zone in Strongsville, Ohio. Sanders may choose to fight the ticket in court. According to the citation, he has a court date set for July 3rd should he wish to contest it. Otherwise, he may just pay $250 fine to waive the case. According to the Strongsville Mayor's Court online docketing and ticket system, the Browns have not commented on this situation. Those are the headlines in this Thursday morning. I'm Joe Mathis for the Hometown Radio Network.
Can't nobody take my pride.
The government says it's likely to rest its case Friday in the Sean Diddy Combs sex crimes trial in New York. Meanwhile, the jury was sent home Tuesday so lawyers could discuss another potential issue involving the jury. A juror was dismissed on Monday over problems about his New York residency. The judge discussed the newest situation behind closed doors. Combs' ex-assistant and agent are set to take the witness stand today. Combs has pleaded not guilty to sex trafficking and other charges. And the artist who created one of the best-known sports arena themes will remain behind bars. Mark Mayfield has the story.
A parole board in England has denied the release of 81-year-old Gary Glitter, real name Paul Gadd, who's serving a 16-year sentence for sexually assaulting 3 minors between 1975 and 1980. Glitter had been released on parole in February of 2023 after serving 8 years, but was returned to prison after violating conditions of his parole. I'm Mark Mayfield.
Sabrina Carpenter is reacting to her new single Man-Child debuting at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 this week. In a post on her Instagram story, the singer said, "I can't tell you how much this means to me," and thanked fans for listening. Man-Child serves as a lead single to Carpenter's new album, Man's Best Friend, which dropped on June 5th. That's entertainment. I'm Jacqueline Carl.
You work hard to provide a better life for your family. The only problem is that you now have a tax bill that you can't afford to pay. The IRS is now threatening to garnish your wages and put a levy on your bank account. You can't ignore the IRS. They won't go away on their own. You need help, and you need it now. Call the Tax Pros at United Tax Fix today. Call 800-762-2768. That's 800-762-2768.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance helps protect more than 474,000 Kentucky families and businesses. Many of our members have been with us for years, even decades. Perhaps it's because of the competitive rates or our unmatched service. Or maybe the biggest reason is they know they can count on Kentucky's insurance company to be there when it matters. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. Connect with your local agent at mykfbagent.com.
You discover smooth spring savings at your Napa of Harrodsburg. Napa Performer battery, 18 months free replacement, just $132.99. Mobil 1 Advanced Fuel Economy Motor Oil, synthetic, 5 quarts, start at $34.99. Mobil 1 High Mileage Motor Oil 5W30, full synthetic, 5 quarts, U.S., $35.99. Napa Full Synthetic Oil, 5 quarts for $22.99. Napa Performer Beam Wiper Blades, starting at $9.14. Your one-stop shop for real savings at your Harrodsburg Napa, located on North College Street.
It's the 5th annual Heart of Kentucky Juneteenth Festival.
Harrisburg, Kentucky. It's your boys, Nappy Roots. And make sure to come join us Saturday, June 21st at West. It's the biggest Juneteenth celebration in Kentucky. Everybody, man, make sure you bring y'all's chairs, y'all's tents. Bring your family out, man. Come celebrate with the Country Boys. Juneteenth, Saturday, June 21st. Country Boys back home.
$1,000 cornhole tournament, games for the kids, car show, 21 food trucks, and much more. For more information, JuneteenthKY.com.
Put the headset on. Listen to my puppet weekday morning. 6 to 10 WHBN.
You work and work for years and years. You're always on the go. You never take a minute off. Too busy making dough. Someday you say you'll have your fun when you're a millionaire. Imagine all the fun you'll have in your old rocking chair. Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. You're gonna take that ocean trip, no matter come what may. You've got your reservations made, but you just can't get away. Next year for sure you'll see the world. You'll really get around. But how far can you travel when you're 6 feet underground? Your heart of hearts, your dream of dreams, your ravishing brunette. She's left you and she's now become somebody else's pet. Lay down that gun, don't try, my friend, to reach the great beyond. You'll have more fun by reaching for a redhead or a blonde. Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink.
Guy Lombardo, born on this date in 1902, expired 1977. That's called Enjoy Yourself.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Kentucky's ban on gender-affirming care for minors appears legally safe after a U.S. Supreme Court ruling upheld Tennessee's nearly identical law. The court's decision, issued Wednesday, found that restrictions on puberty blockers and hormone treatments do not violate equal protection rights. The ruling doesn't change policy in Kentucky, where care is already banned under Senate Bill 150, but it does protect the law from future challenges. LGBTQ advocates say the decision will have devastating effects on trans youth and their families, forcing some to seek care out of state or give it up entirely. In Middlesboro, a police chase Wednesday ended with both the suspect and an officer injured. Kentucky State Police say Jason Bullins fled during an attempted arrest on parole and burglary warrants. He and a Middlesboro officer were taken to the hospital. No word yet on their conditions. And in Lexington, officials broke ground Wednesday on a new 200-acre business park. The Legacy Business Park is expected to create more than 1,700 jobs and generate nearly $7 million in local tax revenue. Local leaders say the project represents a major investment in the region's economic future, aimed at attracting new industries and keeping talent in central Kentucky. The park's location just off I-75 is expected to boost transportation access and infrastructure growth. And across the river in southern Indiana, a second family has come forward accusing Greater Clark County schools of failing to protect their child from sexual abuse on a school bus. Both cases involve elementary students with special needs who say they were abused by the same middle school student on bus 210. Their attorney claims an adult monitor ignored the behavior while on their phone. Video from the first case allegedly shows abuse occurring on at least 6 different days. The district has 90 days to respond before a new lawsuit is filed. GCCS has not publicly commented. I'm Travis Laird.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
On this Juneteenth day, showers and thunderstorms are likely, mainly before 3. Partly sunny, high of 80. New rainfall minus between quarter and half an inch possible. Tonight, mostly clear, low of 62. Sunny tomorrow, high of 85. Tomorrow night's going to be mostly clear and a low of 65. Sunny Saturday, high of 89. Right now, under cloudy skies, we have 67 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:32 and a half. Good Thursday morning to you. It's the 19th day of June. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you on WHBN, AM and FM, and HometownLive.net. You ready to laugh? We have a few laughs queued up for you this morning. We start out with the Stephen Colbert Show from Late Night Overnight. All right, come on, Stephen. Don't be bashful. Try again.
Made a powerful and momentous declaration. After consulting with his advisors, poised on the precipice of history, made a powerful and momentous declaration. It is my great honor to announce that I will be putting up 2 beautiful flagpoles on both sides of the White House, north and south lawns. Not now, dude. This is like your boyfriend getting down on one knee and saying, Kelly, will you make me the happiest man in the world and look at these 2 beautiful flagpoles? At a certain point, reporters ran out of flag questions and they switched back to news.
You've been answered questions about whether you are moving closer, or you believe the U.S. is moving closer to striking Iranian nuclear facilities. Where's your mindset on that?
I can't say that, right? You don't know that I'm going to even do it. You don't know. I may do it. I may not do it. I mean, nobody knows what I'm going to do.
Wow. That's what you get. No, that's what you get for electing a reality TV guy. Will I start World War III? I'll give you my answer after this message from Sky Rizzy.
And Damson Idris joined Stephen Colbert last night.
We once did a scene where I had to scream in his face, and it was like the biggest scene for me. I was so nervous. And in between a take, I spat in Brad Pitt's face. And
on purpose? You spat on
It was an
Brad?
accident. It was a rageful scene.
Oh, it was just the spray was coming out.
I watched the spit go to Brad's, and Brad was like... And then he kept going.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, I spat in Brad Pitt's face.
Jimmy Kimmel.
The new flagpoles are 100 feet long, which is 10 times the length of the pole Melania wouldn't touch him with. Look at how proud he is of this flagpole he bought. Hey, you like that? I bought it. I paid for it. The flagpole was a gift from me. Those are my flag. President, he spent 48 minutes flagpoles. He spent more time raising these flags than he did raising Eric and Don Jr. combined today.
Seth Meyers.
When asked on Monday about his response to conservative commentator Tucker Carlson's criticism of his record on Iran, President Trump replied, quote, I don't know what Tucker Carlson is saying. Let him go get a television network and say it so that people listen. Oh, he is so messy. It's like if Lisa Vanderpump had the nuclear codes. The Louvre in Paris shut down this week after employees went on strike to protest mass tourism. You don't like tourists? You're a museum. Where are the tourists supposed to go? Do you think people are like, we should really go to Paris this year and see their banks?
All right, thank you all very much. It is now time to kick it with Kenneth Riley, and we're going to kick it with Spanky in our gang. Spanky McFarland is 83 years old today. Singer. This is called Sunday Will Never Be the Same. Kicking it with Kenneth Riley.
As I feel the embers die, no longer can I walk these paths, for they have changed. I must be on, the sun is gone, and I think it's gonna rain. Sunday will never be the same. feeding flocks of pigeons. I remember sunshine and you were mine. Someday we'll never be the same. I've lost my Sunday song. You'll not be back again. Someday we'll never be the same. Someday we'll never be the same. Someday we'll never be the same.
Spanky and our gang. Sunday will never be the same, as we kicked it with Kenneth Riley and celebrate Spanky McFarland's 83rd birthday singer with Spanky and our gang. It is 6:39 and a half. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. Here's a fun health test to try. Fun if you pass it, that is. A new study found that a simple fitness test can predict how likely you are to die in the next 10 years. Over 4,000 people aged 46 to 75 tried it. The ones who could do it easily 6 times are less likely to die of heart and lung issues over the next decade. Now, it's called the sit-to-stand test, or cross-leg get-up test. Cross-leg get-up test. All you have to do is sit down on the floor and stand back up. But you can't use your arms, knees, or grab anything for support. Lower yourself until you're sitting cross-legged, Indian style, then stand up. If it's easy to do, you're probably in decent health. Ideally, you should be able to do it without putting your hand or knee down or grabbing onto anything. But if you have to, it doesn't necessarily mean you failed. They scored each test by starting at 10 and subtracting 1 point for every time the support was needed. Like if you put your hand down once to sit and again to stand, that's 8 out of 10. They also subtracted half a point every time the person lost their balance and wobbled. People who scored 4 or lower were the most likely to die within the next 10 years. If you're 8 or higher, you're fine. They say it's a good test for overall health because it involves all aspects of fitness that are not aerobic: muscular health, balance, flexibility, and weight. If you want to try it, they say do it on a rug or a mat in case you fall, and have something like a chair or wall next to you in case you need help. Don't try if you have knee, hip, spine, or joint issues, or any sort of physical disability. A simple fitness test. Whether you'll die in the next 10 years. I think I'll just take my chances and not do that. And we want you to take your chances. We got more great information coming up by our local businesses. We'll have your weather forecast and your health report. All of it just for you, for listening to WHBN AM and FM. Will somebody buy him
I want a steak and shake burger and fries.
A burger and fries.
A steak and shake burger and fries. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake burger and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrisburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer.
Big Deal Store is rolling out those summer savings for you. You can purchase a $50 gift certificate from B&O Jewelers for just $29, or get this, 4 $50 gift certificates, a $200 value for just $100. That means you only pay half price. Stay in style with a visit to Anderson's Lifestyle Boutique in Danville. Get a $50 gift certificate for only $35. $10 gift certificates to the Bread of Life in Liberty are just $7. Give that sweet tooth what it wants at Sweets by Cindy in Junction City. $10 gift certificates are half price, is $5. Applebee's Grill and Bar in Danville, get a $10 gift certificate for just $7.50. $22 Pioneer Playhouse gift certificates are back. You get an entertaining $5 savings at just $17. Come clean with a visit to Thoroughbred Auto Wash in Danville. $20 car washes are just half price at $10. Check out these and many more great savings at our Big Deals online store at hometownlive.net. hometownlive.net.
The Hometown Radio Network Sports broadcast schedule. NASCAR racing this weekend. The Xfinity Series is Saturday from Pocono. 3:30 green flag drop. We'll have it on 103.9 FM, WHIR. The Cup Series, the Big Boy race, Sunday, June the 22nd, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Also from Pocono, we'll have that race on 103.9 FM, WHIR. And all races and events stream live online at hometownlive.net.
Beach Bend Park in Splash Lagoon is the place for summer fun, making memories, good times, and summer vibes. Feel the rush of the legendary Kentucky Rumbler, one of America's top wooden coasters. Cool off in Splash Lagoon. Over 1 million gallons of water, more than 40 rides, slides, attractions, and Beach Bend Park. Summer vibes so close to home. Get your tickets now at beachbend.com.
Beach Bend Park. For the whole family. Beach Bend Park.
They're celebrating spring at Danville Bike and Footwear, located in beautiful downtown Danville. Your destination for bikes, shoes, and a full line of garment products. For the cycling enthusiast, they feature Trek and Specialized. Get ready for the cycling season with a new bike or a tune-up. Are you considering an e-bike? Danville Bike and Footwear has you covered. If you're out for a run or just a stroll, come in and get fitted for running, trail, or supportive walking shoes. Danville Bike and Footwear, a place where adventure and comfort ride together.
So your clothes dryer won't start, and your refrigerator is making that funny noise again. Before you call for service, make sure you don't have a blown fuse or tripped circuit breaker, and make sure your appliance is plugged in. If those home remedies don't work, it's best to leave major appliance repairs to professionals who are trained to work with the high voltages that your appliances require. We're Kentucky's electric cooperatives, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Isn't it time life got more exciting and easier? The Willows at Harrodsburg offers new luxury patio homes. Coming soon, enjoy carefree senior living. We handle all maintenance. More time for you to explore premium amenities, enjoy community events, and use our concierge service. Discover our pet-friendly community for vibrant, elegant living. Ask about special options and extras for our founding members. See what's waiting. Visit willows@harrodsburg.com. That's willows@harrodsburg.com.
This is Sophie. Here's my Poppy. WHBN Weather Forecast.
The WHBN Weather Forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply, a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
Thank you, Sophie, for that. Juneteenth today, showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly before 3, otherwise partly sunny, high of 80. New rainfall might stream 1/4 and 1/2 inch possible. For tonight, mostly clear, low of 62. Sunny tomorrow, high of 85. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 65. Sunny Saturday, high of 89. Love those quick, easy weather forecasts. Right now, under cloudy skies, we have 67 degrees in Harrodsburg at 646.5.
Kraft Heinz is removing FDNC artificial dyes from its products. Company announcing Tuesday that these dyes will be phased out by the end of 2027 and no new products containing those ingredients will be launched. 10% of its products sold in the U.S. use FDNC colors. That includes Kool-Aid, Jell-O, and Crystal Light. Secretary of Health and Human Services Robert F. Kennedy is pushing for the food industry to move away from using artificial dyes. All staff members laid off from the 9/11 healthcare program have been rehired. That's according to John Fiel, a longtime advocate for 9/11 victims. He says everyone was brought back, but now he and other 9/11 advocates are fighting to get legislation passed to get more money for the program.
And if we do not get it done by 2027, those who are in the program will continue to get treatment until 2090. Those who get sick will no longer be able to get into the program.
The program provides funding for roughly 140,000 responders and survivors of the 9/11 attacks from all around the nation. Health Update, I'm Scott Pringle.
Hello, everybody. This is country music artist, star, Alex Miller. I love my country music, and you'll love the country music radio Rick spins weekday mornings 6 till 10 a.m. on FM 99.5 WHBN, The Rooster.
Someday it's gonna tear me down. All down, 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 down. Here I am, I've always been, hoping maybe someday you will change. I try to give you all of my heart, time after time, but you hang me out there like a puppet on a string. I just want your sweet love. I can't stop coming around. Oh, but your sweet love. Someday it's gonna tear me down. Down, 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 down. I just want your sweet love. I can't stop coming around. You know that your sweet love. Someday it's gonna tear me down. I just want your sweet love. I can't stop coming around. You know that your sweet love. Well, someday it's gonna tear me down. All down, 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 down. Country and more. WHBN. I hear the ticking of the clock. I'm lying here, the room is pitch dark. I wonder where you are tonight. No answer on the telephone. Alone. Till now, I always
Heart, the Wilson sisters. It's called Alone. Is Ann Wilson, singer with Heart, is 75 years old. It is 6:54 and a half.
Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer.
Big Deal Store is rolling out those summer savings for you. You can purchase a $50 gift certificate from B&O Jewelers for just $29, or get this, 4 $50 gift certificates, a $200 value for just $100. That means you only pay half price. Stay in style with a visit to Anderson's Lifestyle Boutique in Danville. Get a $50 gift certificate for only $35. $10 gift certificates to the Bread of Life in Liberty are just $7. Give that sweet tooth what it wants at Sweets by Cindy in Junction City. $10 gift certificates are half price, just $5. Applebee's Grill and Bar in Danville. Get a $10 gift certificate for just $7.50. $22 Pioneer Playhouse gift certificates are back. You get an entertaining $5 savings at just $17. Come clean with a visit to Thoroughbred Auto Wash in Danville. $20 car washes are just half price at $10. Check out these and many more great savings at our Big Deals online store at hometownlive.net. hometownlive.net.
Ugh, my storage is full. I have to delete some photos. Don't need these. Our Holiday World trip?
You can't delete those.
The one of Mom's hair after riding Thunderbird?
My hair? Remember Zach's blue ice cream face?
No, I'm keeping these forever.
At Holiday World and Splash and Safari, we can't free up your phone storage, but we do have free soft drinks, parking, and sunscreen. Time to make room for the good stuff. Visit holidayworld.com.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks, located at the Campbellsville University in Harrodsburg.
Hi, this is Don, your small business marketing expert. It's never been more important to keep in touch with current and potential customers. So whether you need to let your current customers know that you're open, get new customers for your business, or just generate more cash flow, radio can help. And radio dominates the car. Over 80% of people in their cars overwhelmingly use radio before going shopping. No other media comes close. Also, if the budget is important, radio has the best ROI of any media. That's right, it beats the internet, TV, billboard, and all other media. Your dollars reach more people and work harder with radio. So call us today and find out how radio can help grow your business.
Hi, I'm Robert Wagner, General Manager at Hometown Radio Network. Promote your business to thousands of potential customers every week. To learn more, go online to advertisecentralkentucky.com. That's advertisecentralkentucky.com.
Hi, this is Lisa Ledford and Vita Carey. When we party, we listen to that Party Animal Radio Rick on WHBN.
Sunshine, what a day to take a walk in the park. Ice cream, daydream, till the sky becomes a blanket of stars. What a day for picking daisies and lots of red balloons. And what a day for holding hands and being with you. Sunshine, flowers blooming, children saying hello. How you doing? Bird notes, people smiling everywhere that we go. What a day to be together, and what a sky of blue, and what a day for thinking right out loud. I love you. Lazy day, just right for
Spanking Our Gang, Lazy Day. Spanky McFarland, singer with Spanking Our Gang, is 83 years old today. This is WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster, your community voice since 1955. Heard on FM 99.5 AM 1420, hometownlive.net. It's 7 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vows Iran will pay a heavy price after a missile hit a hospital in the southern part of the country. The strike in Beersheba forced the evacuation of 20 patients. Israel says Iran launched dozens of ballistic missiles overnight. Meanwhile, U.S. lawmakers are urging the Trump administration to create a coordinated evacuation plan for Americans in Israel. Former President Barack Obama says the U.S. is moving dangerously close toward autocracy. Tammy Trujillo reports.
The former president questioned the path that he says American democracy appears to be on.
We start drifting into something that is not consistent with American democracy. It is consistent with autocracies,
where he says one person holds absolute power. Obama says we're not there yet, but he thinks we're dangerously close to normalizing behavior like that. Obama added that he's still the hope guy and says there's a healthy outrage we should be exhibiting in terms of what's currently happening both here and around the world. I'm Tammy Trujillo.
There is significant damage to a SpaceX launch site in Texas after a Starship exploded during testing. Rory O'Neill reports.
Online cameras that watched the pad round the clock captured the explosion of Starship. This Starship wasn't expected to go on its test flight for at least a week when the explosion happened around 11 p.m. Central Time. Posting on X, the company said all workers have been accounted for and that there is no danger posed to the surrounding community. I'm Rory O'Neill.
Former President Joe Biden heads to Galveston, Texas today for a Juneteenth event marking the day in 1865 when enslaved people in Texas learned they were free. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
You work hard to provide a better life for your family. The only problem is that you now have a tax bill that you can't afford to pay. The IRS is now threatening to garnish your wages and put a levy on your bank account. You can't ignore the IRS. They won't go away on their own. You need help, and you need it now. Give us a call now, and we'll create a plan of action for you that we guarantee will work. Stop the harassing phone calls. Stop the threatening letters. Stop wage garnishments. Stop any bank levies. And most importantly, put an end to your tax nightmare once and for all. If you have a tax debt of $10,000 or more, call the Tax Pros at United Tax Fix today. Representatives are standing by to assist you. Call 800-762-2768. That's 800-762-2768. 800-762-2768.
The head of Amazon says AI will shrink its workforce in the coming years. More from Matt Mattinson.
CEO Andy Jassy sent a memo on Tuesday saying the increasing use of artificial intelligence will eliminate the need for certain Amazon employees should learn how to use AI tools and figure out how to get more done with scrappier teams. The Wall Street Journal says nearly 1 in 4 U.S. tech jobs posted so far this year are seeking employees with artificial intelligence skills. I'm Matt Mattinson.
Bruce Springsteen is calling the Trump administration an American tragedy.
Put your makeup on, fix your hair pretty, and make me.
The rock star has long been a critic of Trump and didn't mince words. In an interview published Wednesday in the New York Times, Springsteen called Trump a demagogue and said he came to power because of the deindustrialization of the country and what he called the incredible increase in wealth disparity that's left so many people behind. On Wednesday, the first trailer also was released of the new Springsteen biopic, Deliver Me From Nowhere, which comes out in October. The Rock and Roll Hall of Famer is currently on tour across Europe with his E Street Band. The canned water company Liquid Death is now selling iced tea with traces of Ozzy Osbourne's DNA. The limited edition iced tea called Infinite Ozzy features 10 cans of Liquid Death that were each consumed by Osbourne before being sealed to preserve his DNA. Each $450 can of Infinite Aussie is hand-signed by the rock legend and was quick to sell out this week on the Liquid Death website. The release of the new beverage comes as Black Sabbath prepares to reunite for a live concert on July 5th in Osborne's hometown of Birmingham, England. It'll be his first live performance in years. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Oh, yuck. All right, thank you, Michael. It is 7:05. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM and HometownLive.net. Time for your local news with Joe. Brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. It's Downtown Third Thursday in Danville. It'll go tonight from 5 until 8, where downtown shops and restaurants will be open late with special deals and promos, and the downtown entertainment district will be active as well, meaning you can sip and stroll. What else is going on? Creations, public art tours, hands-on art activities, a pop hat bar at Platt Elephant Books, and art demonstrations by members of Gathering Artists and Plain Air Artists of Central Kentucky. It's all going on tonight from 5 until 8 in downtown Danville. Today is June 19th, also known as Juneteenth, the nation's newest federal holiday. It was declared a federal holiday back in 2021 to celebrate the issuing of General Order No. 3 in Galveston, Texas. That proclaimed that enslaved African Americans in that area were free. The last people to hear that news, which came more than 2 years after Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation. And since today is a national holiday, the U.S. Postal Service is closed, meaning they won't deliver mail. Federal offices are closed, and most banks are closed for today as well. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Hello, I'm Adam Hopkins, Security Officer at Farmers National Bank. Scammers send text messages to trick you into providing information like your debit card or passwords. This is called smishing. Don't click text messages, links, or call phone numbers you don't know. When in doubt, delete.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore with Stuart Powell Ford Mazda here on the bypass in Danville, where we make buying a vehicle easy. No fast talk, no high-pressure sales, no gimmicks or silly commercials. Just honest deals and a team that takes pride in doing business the right way. For over 75 years, we've built trust by treating our customers like family, offering fair prices and making sure you drive away with confidence. Stop by today and see just how easy it is to do business with us.
Come to Stuart Powell, we can do business.
Stop in at 225 South Danville Bypass.
This morning's local news was a service of Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
Your pet is a special member of your family. Wouldn't you like them to be treated with the newest, safest handling? Then call the owners of the Harrisburg Animal Hospital, where the highly educated Dr. Thomas and Dr. Alex practice the best techniques on small and large pets, plus exotics too. The Harrisburg Animal Hospital offers full-service grooming, boarding, and daycare. The Harrisburg Animal Hospital, located on Beaumont Avenue across from Mulch to Go. Call to set an appointment. 734-5171. That's 734-5171.
Summer days just got even brighter with Kohl's epic deals. Get this, you can score tees for just $5.99, bedding for 60% off, comfy shorts only $7.99, and so much more. You do not want to miss out. Shop Kohl's epic deals for savings on all things summer before it's too late. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offer ends June 22nd. See store at kohls.com for details.
Get ready for July 4th with early savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 40% off select major appliances and get an additional 10% off 2 or more select major appliances. Plus, get 3 Stay Green or premium 2 cubic foot mulch bags for just $10. These deals are coming in hot. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 6/25. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value in funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
Thank you, Sonny. Showers and thunderstorms are likely on this Juneteenth, mainly before 3. Otherwise, partly sunny Ransdell with a high of 80. New rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 inch possible. Mostly clear tonight and a low of 62. Sunny Ransdell tomorrow with a high of 85. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 65. Sunny Saturday, high of 89. Sunny Sunday, high of 91. Sunny Monday, high of 92. Sunny Tuesday, high of 93. Chance of showers and thunderstorms on Wednesday. I was on a roll. Sunny and a high of 92. Right now, please get off my screen, both of you nasty little things. All right. Now I got them off of there. Right now we have cloudy skies, 69 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:10. Good Thursday morning to you. This is the 19th day of June. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Thursday morning on WHBN, AM and FM, and HometownLive.net. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321. Easy number to remember, 734-4321. We're giving away another DQ ice cream cake tomorrow morning before 10 o'clock. For those having a birthday or anniversary between the 14th and 20th, we have Michael Dale Bugg, Jackson Selby, Lee Shirley, B. Norton, and Kenneth Ray Gooch, Sr., all registered to win the DQ ice cream cake, all right? Birthdays, I've added just a couple, so we've got at this point. We have got Scotty Williams, Ross Hempel, and Josh Toughness.
Hey, y'all, this is Neil McCoy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Neil McCoy, for stopping by to sing happy birthday to Josh, Ross, and Scotty. Now, where did it go to? I am waiting. Oh, wait. There it is. For what today is. It's Juneteenth, obviously. World Sauntering Day. National Martini Day. Shaken but not stood. National Garfield the Cat Day and National Watch Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Life hack. Want to go on a barefoot bicycle ride? Doesn't sound pleasant to me. Add a couple of new sponges to your pedals. These make for extremely comfy ride. Your positive thought, a hot day, but a seriously cool you. And that is what you are. You are cool. For listening to WHBN, AM and FM and HometownLive.net. What do we got coming up? I am glad that you asked. We have got Steve Bertram's Sports Report, which is being filled in by KNN. Steve's off, and he'll be back on Monday. Then we will have, after that, the DQ Nearly Impossible quiz. I know what. We are going to have, before that, because normally I do it on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Tom Leach, a look at UK football or basketball. But we've got the report in early, so I'm going to share it with you today and tomorrow. So we'll have Tom Leach with a look at UK basketball. Then we'll have the DQ Nearly Impossible quiz. We will have the Rooster Local Talent Showcase. Then we'll have the DQ Nearly Impossible quiz about 7:35 with a prize to be won. 7:45, the good news from Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance. 7:50, that man, he keeps coming back. His name, Alan Barlow. His game, Ragged Edge Theater. 8 o'clock hour, James the Gardener will be stopping by. 8:35, Bama Blessing Barbecues, William Palmer. 8:45, a random facts from David Hopewell. 8:50, Jess. Find out, stick around. You'll find out if you don't know who Jess is. It is Judge Executive Sarah Steele. You figure that out. Then after the 9 o'clock news and weather forecast, the Morning Point ladies will be in. Then after the 9:30 news and weather forecast, we'll have Sid Dunn, a.k.a. DJ Sindicat, as he will be talking about Juneteenth celebration. I think I got a golf scramble today, and then all the festivities start tomorrow and Saturday. And he'll be telling you everything that's going on. He's got a pretty good lineup. He's the power behind the Juneteenth here locally, so a lot of good stuff he's put together. We'll be talking about it. So that just leaves me to tell you one more day, kids. We like that fuse and start the weekend early. Tomorrow morning, because we can, sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air on this Thursday, June 19th.
And now, why we have a problem with Thursday.
Because it's not Friday, that's why. Yeah, which is the same reason we hate Wednesday. And Tuesday. And really hate Monday. Because it's not Friday. Monday is the farthest thing from Friday. Die, Monday. Die, 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 die.
Guys, we're talking about Thursday here.
Oh, yeah, right. But it's still not Friday!
Yeah. This has been why we have a problem with Thursday, and why we don't even bother asking about Mondays.
This Steve Bertram Sports Report is a service of Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the Danville Bypass and online at stuartpowell.com.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors. Since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the Bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
And welcome to Thursday. I'm Scott Fitzgerald. Let's talk sports here on the Kentucky News Network. It was a journey that began on Valentine's Day with a 4-3 win over then number 7 Texas. Now the Louisville Cardinal baseball team were down to needing 2 wins over Coastal Carolina to keep their season alive at the College World Series in Omaha. After hitting 2 batters and giving up 5 runs on just 2 hits, starter sophomore Colton Hartman, who hadn't seen action really since May 17th, gave way to former Trinity Shamrock Jake Schweitzer, and then, well, this happened.
Thorndike Rockets won the same way to right center. Back toward the wall, and it's up the wall. Barthel scores. Mitchell on his heels. Pato to the plate, and Colby Thorndike does it again.
Redshirt sophomore Colby Thorndike did even more damage in a 6-run first inning. The Cards never recovered. They fall 11-3. They end their season at 42-24. And in college basketball, a day after the University of Kentucky women found out who they were playing in SEC play, the Kentucky men now know a bit more about their upcoming schedule. That'll feature a game against all SEC teams at least once. The Cats will face Florida, Tennessee, and Vanderbilt twice in a home-and-home while hosting Georgia, Mississippi State, Missouri, and Oklahoma. Will go on the road to battle former coach John Calipari and Arkansas, Alabama, Auburn, LSU, South Carolina, and Texas A&M. Speaking of the round ball, TBT tickets are now on sale with the first round set to take place on Friday, July 18th. This year's team is led, of course, by Eric Bledsoe. Indiana Pacer All-Star Tyrese Halliburton will be a game-time decision in tonight's must-win Game 6 as he continues to work through a calf injury. He briefly left Game 5 of the finals Monday night before shortly returning with his calf wrap. And after a lengthy rain delay, the Reds took their series against the Twins, winning Game 2, 4-2, and in 6 innings, they'll try to sweep the series later on today. And a horse racing, the National HBPA yesterday issued a notice of guidance to members that no ICE agents should be allowed on the backstretch of a racetrack without a warrant. This comes after agents conducted a raid of Delta Downs in Louisiana. I'm Scott Fitzgerald.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has rock to go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips, too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 859-715-7575. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
Lord Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Announcing the absolute online auction of 6.5 and 14.2 more or less acres located at 420 Bohan Road and 1020-1 North College Street, Harrodsburg, Kentucky, with bidding ending Thursday, June the 19th at 1:30 p.m. This offering includes multiple commercial tracts that hold tremendous potential for a variety of uses. Whether you're looking to develop a business location, build apartment complexes, or secure property for future investment as an investor, developer, or entrepreneur, this is a rare chance to acquire valuable real estate in one of Harrodsburg's most promising growth corridors. Each tract will be sold individually in a dynamic extend-all-style online auction format, giving all bidders a fair chance to compete on the tracts they desire. For more information, go to FordBrothersInc.com or call 800-526-9430.
Lord Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
This is Caraway at Mattresses and More on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, stop by and check us out. New items arriving weekly, and we sell off the floor. Buy it today and take it home today. We offer layaway and 12 months same as cash with approved credit.
Thank you, Caraway. Again, buy it today, take it home today. Living room suits, bedroom suits, dinette sets, recliners, and more. From Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza next to Ace Hardware.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries.
Say what?
A steak and shake burger and fries.
Say where?
Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Say who?
Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake, burger, and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrisburg on Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great. Add Steak and Shake. In Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Tired of the typical dental dread? Step into Dr. Jennifer Nichols' office on North College Street, where every smile starts with comfort and care. Our friendly atmosphere and professional staff ensure you feel at ease from the moment you walk in. Experience a blend of gentleness and expertise that promises the best dental care for your family. Ready to transform your dental experience? Call us for an appointment at 734-5111. With Dr. Nichols, see just how different a dental visit can be.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
Showers and thunderstorms likely this Juneteenth day, mainly before 3. Partly sunny, high of 80. New rainfall monitoring quarter and half an inch possible. Mostly clear tonight, a low of 62. Sunny tomorrow, high of 85. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 65. Sunny Saturday, high of 89. Right now under cloudy skies, we have 69 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:20 and a half. Good morning, Larry.
Good morning. I'm Larry Sadie. Welcome to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. A special thank you to our sponsor, Darren Ransell at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg next to Casey's. Today we're going to feature Kenny Holcomb. He'll be singing about the blue Texas sky.
The Barbershop by Darren Ransdell is a barbershop that offers today's men a haven where they can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or the weather. Located next to Casey's on South College Street in Harrodsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
He met her in a diner outside New Orleans. Never saw nothing finer even in his dreams. A pretty cotton dress and a matching bow, sitting in a corner booth all alone. He could tell right away she was a small town girl, trying to make her way through this big old world. So he memorized some lines, kinda like a little speech, hoping somehow it'd sweep her off her feet. He said, girl, you've got it going on. You're as pretty as a picture and sweet as a song. And when I look into your beautiful eyes, I can see forever like the blue Texas sky. She thought to herself, man, is this guy for real? He probably wears boxers and drinks a lot of beer. But then she saw a little sparkle in his eye. Her heart sort of melted when he winked and gave a smile. She couldn't hold it back, she said, oh, you're so sweet. He said, ma'am, I'm from Dallas, mind if I take a seat? They started talking about tomorrow, what forever brings. Started talking about babies and big old diamond rings. He said, girl, you've got it going on. You're as pretty as a picture and sweet as a song. And when I look into your beautiful eyes, I can see forever like the blue Texas sky. With dreams
You've been listening to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. It's a service of Darren Ranstall's Barbershop next to Casey's in Harrodsburg. You can be the next Rooster Local Talent Showcase star by bringing your music to WHBN Studio. I'm Larry Sanders. You're listening to Radio Rick, playing the best in music and keeping everyone informed on what's happening in Harrodsburg and Mercer County. 99.5 FM and 1420 AM. WHBN, Harrodsburg, the Rooster.
You love the way it makes me feel when I can't catch my breath, like walking on a high wire. Lord, it scares me half to death. You're always high above me, and I'm always falling down. Our love's just a circus, baby, and I'm just the clown. And I'll do tricks for you, just like you want me to. I'll do anything it takes just to hang around. I'll paint a smile for you to cover up my frown, 'cause our love's a circus, and I'm just the clown. Everyone's in love with you, but they just look at me and laugh. And I'll bet when they see me cry, they think it's just an act. Ah, but someday when it's over and we bring the big top down, you can say it was one big circus, and I was just the clown. And I'll do tricks for you, just like you want me to. I'll do anything it takes just to hang around. I'll paint a smile for you to cover up my frown, 'cause you love the circus, but you don't love the clown.
Old Conway with the clown. We are coming up on 7:30. We'll have news from KNN. We'll have your local news, your weather forecast, DQ, Nearly Impossible quiz. We will have the good news brought to you by Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance. And then we'll have that man who keeps coming back, Alan Barlow. Ragged Edge Theater. Be one of the first to conquer Soaking Mountain Water Park's newest water slide, Rafters Rage, a 6-person raft ride with speeds up to 19 miles an hour. Visit SoakyMountainWaterPark.com for tickets and more information. Speaking of tickets, I've got one pair of tickets to give to the band Perry in concert tomorrow night at Renfro Valley in Mount Vernon. Doors open at 7, show begins at 8 in the new barn. If you would like to go see the band Perry tomorrow night at Renfro Valley in Mount Vernon, call me now, 859-734-4321. 734-4321 if you want to go see the band Perry tomorrow night, Renfro Valley in Mount Vernon.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
A Kentucky State Police trooper faces a federal lawsuit accusing him of excessive force during a traffic stop last year. The suit claims Trooper James Cameron Wright tased Dawson Blevins multiple times and pepper sprayed him after pulling him over in Hardin County. Body camera video appears to show Wright taking Blevins to the ground as he records, then tases him again while he's already complying. Blevins says he was ordered to place his hands behind his back and tased again when he couldn't move. He was taken to the hospital with spinal fractures. All charges against him were dismissed earlier this month. The suit is seeking a jury trial and damages for physical and constitutional harm. And in Frankfort, the U.S. Department of Justice is suing Kentucky over a regulation that lets undocumented students pay in-state tuition at public colleges. The DOJ argues that the rule illegally treats American citizens as second class by offering lower rates to immigrants here without legal status. Governor Andy Beshear is named in the suit, though his office says he has no direct control over the policy. The Kentucky Council on Post-Secondary Education, which enacted the rule, is also reviewing its next steps. In Louisville, police say a chop shop was operating out of an auto repair shop on Dixie Highway. Detectives recovered parts from multiple stolen vehicles, including a Dodge Charger Hellcat that had been carjacked at gunpoint. 3 men have been arrested, including the owner and manager of Supreme Automotive. Investigators say the operation may have been active for years. And Kentucky's federal Republicans are split on how the U.S. should respond to escalating conflict between Israel and Iran. Senator Rand Paul and Congressman Thomas Massey have called for restraint and diplomatic solutions, while Congressman Andy Barr says President Trump should be given full authority to act, calling Iran's nuclear threat unacceptable. I'm Travis Laird.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
It's time for the news, all about your neighbors and probably about you. It's your local news, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Monday through Saturday.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg, corner of College and Childs.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. 9 awards were handed out to celebrate historic projects and advocates from around the state, with 2 of those coming from this area. In Harrodsburg, Bruce and Carissa Wade received an award for their restoration at the Kirby House. That house sat vacant for nearly a decade, but the Wade family brought new life into it. It's believed to be built in the early 1830s, though some evidence suggests it could date back to 1797, with early woodwork and what was known as stranger rooms, where guests could lodge in the house without accessing the rest of the home. In Perryville, Dr. R. Ted Steinbeck received an award for his work in the 1840s federal and Greek revival structure known as the Crawford House. The structure has profound Civil War significance, as it was once the wartime headquarters of Confederate General Braxton Bragg, and even possibly a post-battle refuge for Union General Don Carlos Buell. The awards were given out in late May at the Berry Hill Mansion in Frankfort. Kentucky 39, that's Buckeye Road in Garrett County, will be temporarily closed for slide repair operations. That work began yesterday and will go through Monday with both northbound and southbound lanes closed. If you travel that way, you're asked to use Wolf Trail Road, Poor Ridge Road, Kentucky 563 as alternate routes. Meanwhile, while work is going on Buckeye Road, it will remain closed 24/7 through Monday between milepoint 17.5 and 17.7. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
Here are the obituaries. Mary Jeanette Johnson Bishop, age 92, of Lexington, formerly of Salvisa, died Sunday. Visitation is Thursday from 12 noon, with the time of the service at 1:30 at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Fred Buddy Darland, age 78, of Harrodsburg, died Friday. He was the widower of Andrea Jeanette Doyle Darland. Visitation is this Thursday from 11, with the time of the service at 2 o'clock at Alexander and Ralty Funeral Home. Betty Gale Smith, age 69, of Harrodsburg, died last Friday. She was the wife of Bradley Smith. Visitation is this Friday from 4, at the time of the service at 6 o'clock at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
That's the news for today, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Charles and College in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
It is going to be showery and thunderstormy. Is that a word? I don't know. On this Juneteenth, mainly before 3. Otherwise, partly sunny with a high of 80. New rainfall months between quarter and half an inch possible. Mostly clear tonight and a low of 62. Sunny tomorrow, high of 85. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 65. Sunny on Saturday, high of 89. Right now, we have cloudy skies, 69 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:36 and a half. Good Thursday morning to you. This is the 19th day of June. Brady Rick, glad to be along with you on WHBN.net. We have got the DQ Nearly Impossible quiz coming your way right now. If you have won this month, we ask you to please lay out to win. You win once a month and pick your winning up within 30 days. Only 2 rules we have, all right? Make it easy and simple for you. And get these cards moving into Dairy Queen, because Barbara Montgomery is so generous, supplying us with a free prize every day. All right. So with that being said, up for grabs today is a large blizzard of your choice. Now, if it was my choice, I would get the Reese Cup. Oh, I just love those Reese Cup blizzards. And that's from DQ, where happy tastes good. A large blizzard on the line of your choice. If you can get this answer correct at 859-734-4321. Are you ready? Here it is. What happened to the beans when they showed up late for work? What happened to the beans when they showed up late for work? 734-4321. By request, Jelly Roll, Save Me. What happened to the beans when they showed up late for work? You should get that one. It's funny.
Somebody save me from myself. I spent so long living in hell. They say my lifestyle is bad for my health. It's the only thing that seems to help. All of this drinking and smoking is hopeless, but feel like it's all that I need. Something inside of me's broken. I hold on to anything that sets me free. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams.
What if the night sky was missing a moon? There were no shooting stars to use wishing on you. And all of my sorrows, I just washed them down. It's the only peace I've ever found.
All of this drinking and smoking is hopeless, but feel like it's all that I need. Something inside of me's broken. I hold on to anything that sets me free. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so dead. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams. I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life has shattered my hopes and my dreams.
By request, Jelly Roll, Save Me. Excuse me. I don't cough in your ear. I turn my mic off when I cough. Okay. Got a winner for the DQ. Today is quiz. Yeah. Did it again. Let me take a drink here. Okay. Now, the question read, what happened to the beans when they showed up late to work? Tim Biggs said they got canned. Get it? They got canned. All right. Said to be kind of funny. So there you go. Thank you, Tim. Thank you all called in. Thank you, Barbara Montgomery. We could not do it without your generosity. And we'll do it again, same station and same time, right here. Let's see. How about Doug Stone? You know what? Doug Stone is 69 years old today. This one's called I'd Be Better Off in a Pine Box. Not really. It's just the name of the song.
I say the night you left me, nothing worse could ever happen. Seeing you with someone else proved that I was wrong. And when your eyes met mine, I knew that you were gone forever. Along with all the reasons I had for hanging on. I'd be better off in a pine box on a slow train back to Georgia, or in the gray walls of a prison doing time. I think I'd rather die and go to hell and face the devil than to lie here with you and him together on my mind. I always thought that someday we might get back together. I just thought you needed time to spread your wings and fly. When I saw the loving way you held on to each other, it was all that I could do not to break right down and cry. I'd be better off I can't lie here with you and him together on my mind.
Doug Stone. And that was called I'd Be Better Off in a Pine Box, as Doug Stone is 69 years old today. It is 7:46, time for your tech report, the good news, and then that man that keeps coming back every Thursday, Alan Barlow.
Instagram is testing a feature that allows users to repost their own posts as well as others' posts. Some users have reported seeing a repost button in the long press menu. TechCrunch suggests that some will welcome the new feature while others will not, citing an already crowded platform with posts, stories, reels, notes, DMs, ads, and more. President Trump is indicating he will likely extend the deadline for TikTok to be sold again. Here's Brian Shook.
The popular video sharing app currently faces the possibility of being banned in the U.S. if its China-based owner, ByteDance, doesn't sell it by Thursday. When asked Tuesday if he'll extend that deadline, Trump said probably yeah. He added, probably have to get China approval, but I think we'll get it. This would be the third time Trump has extended the deadline.
And cloud computing company Oracle is reportedly working with Elon Musk's XAI platform Grok. Yahoo Finance reports the venture offers the startup's latest AI model, Grok 3, to corporate users. Tech Report, I'm Mark Mayfield.
Thank you, Mark. And the good news is brought to you by this man right here.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Here's some incentive to clean out your car. A guy in Philadelphia was cleaning out his car last week, found a lottery ticket he forgot about, and it hit for $50,000. People magazine did a story on a kid in Chicago named Tavion Norris, who missed high school graduation because he's waiting on a heart transplant. So school officials threw him his own graduation at the hospital. Despite his health issues, he pushed to get all of his schoolwork done in time to graduate. So they decided he deserved an official ceremony. Pretty cool. A 45-year-old high school coach in New York had a heart attack and collapsed at a soccer game this month, but he survived after multiple people sprung into action. The other team's coach sprinted in to help. Then 3 people who knew CPR started working on him while others ran to grab an AED machine from the school. They used it to shock him 3 times, and he came to about 10 minutes after he collapsed. He was in the hospital for a week, but got home just in time to celebrate Father's Day with his family. And that is the good news, brought to you by this company and the man at the end, and then that man, Alan Barlow.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Find new roads at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Live the HD life in a new 25 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD. Now Bob Allen priced as low as $49,998. Stock M $25,498. Several HD models in stock to choose from. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com. We are Danville's deal maker.
Experience family fun with a Kentucky twist at Kentucky Kingdom Theme and Water Park. New for 2025, surround yourself with the beauty of Kentucky as you explore Discovery Meadow, a delightful new adventure featuring exciting new rides, beloved characters, and tasty treats to savor. Create unforgettable family memories while celebrating the bold spirit of Kentucky. Get 2 days of fun for one great price. Buy online only for just $49.99 at KentuckyKingdom.com/special offer.
Summertime, 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 summertime.
We're all ready for some summertime fun and at a big deals price. Go to Beach Band Park and Splash Lagoon Water Park with admission tickets just $30 at Big Deals online store at hometownlive.net. They're determined and dedicated to providing safe, clean fun for all guests this summer. Beach Band has rides for everyone in the family, including the nationally recognized Kentucky Rumbler wooden roller coaster. There's the whole family ride, the Wet Adventure down the Whitewater River Express. And there's plenty of fun at Splash Lagoon Water Park. A day of summer fun, plus included with your admission ticket, you get free parking, free sunscreen, free tubes, all at Beach Bend Park in Bowling Green. Just a 2-hour drive away, so get ready to pack up and go to Beach Bend Park with admission tickets just $30 for a full day of fun in the sun. Go to hometownlive.net and click on Big Deal.
So shop now.
Shop now, buy now. Also save $5 on Pioneer Playhouse tickets.
This is Cindy at Sweets by Cindy in Junction City. We have everything from custom cake orders to cookies, fudge that we make here all the time, and we have cupcakes that you can just walk in and buy. They start at $1.50 each or $18 a dozen, but we can mix and match anything that you want to, and we can take care of about any sweet treat that you need. If we don't have it, we can sure come up with it. Visit us on our website, sweetsbycindy.com. Our hours are Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 1. Come on over to Junction City with us on West Shelby Street and get your sweet on.
Daddy, fireworks! No, we don't just get our fireworks anywhere. We do it right at Send the Light. They beat any tent by 20%. Get the 3-minute time bomb, 2-minute block party, neon rage. If you want the best show and savings and know you're done right, it's Send the Lights. Located in Harrisburg by McDonald's, Junction City at Grubbs, North Garrett County 27 in front of the dollar store. For your fireworks and more, it's Send the Lights. Plus savings for first responders, military. Now that's where we're going to get our fireworks at.
Thank you, Daddy. You gotta go with Graceland. Graceland Air.
Graceland Air, a local HVAC company, offers a wide range of services and provides each customer with an effective and long-term solution in both heating and air conditioning repair. They're committed to excellence in every aspect, exceptional quality of service, high standard of integrity. You are the basis of their business, and they service all brands. Go online to graceland-ky.com for more information.
You gotta go with Graceland. Graceland Air.
Hi, this is your friend Rick Dees, and here's Radio Rick.
Well, thank you there, Rick Dees. Is this Alan Barlow?
Indeed it is.
Indeed it is. It's Alan B. Alan B. It has to be.
Yes, indeed, it's Alan B. It has. Hey, good.
Yeah,
Very
see,
good.
poet don't know it.
It's me. It's Alan B.
Well, are you in a fever pitch at this point, Alan? Ragged Edge?
Yes. That is the simplest way to put it. We are. We've been having dress rehearsals of the show every night this week. It's a big show, the biggest cast I've ever had on the stage at the theater. It is ticking along like a Swiss watch. It's at that point where you always want, a director always wants a show to be, and you realize, okay, all the details have been taken care of. Everything's been worked out. I'm giving just picky little notes at this point. There's nothing more that we can do to this show until we put it in front of people and see how they react to it. And when you play it in front of an audience, you get that goose of energy that an audience gives you. When you get that feedback from the people who have come to see you do what you've been working on for the last 2 months. And this cast has been working itself and especially the little kids who are in this company. We start a run of this show at 7:00, and it's a long show. And we don't finish until 9:30. Well, a lot of these kids, their bedtime is 8:30 or even 8:00, and so they've been little troopers. I can't express how happy I am, and how grateful I am for the time and the effort that they've put into this production. And it's gonna show when people see this show. I think they're going to. They will definitely agree that all the effort that people put into it has been worth it.
So when does it run?
We open tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
June 20th, Friday night, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, opening night, or rather opening weekend, is completely sold out. Has been for about a week. And we have when I looked last night, we had about 15 tickets total available for our second weekend, the 27th, 28th, and 29th. Nothing available for closing night for the Sunday. There is, like I said, a handful of tickets. There were about a dozen or so tickets left for Friday, the 27th, and just a handful, a scattering of single tickets available for Saturday, the 28th. So if you would like to come and see The Sound of Music, I advise walking over to your computer and logging on and visiting raggededgetheater.org, clicking on the golden ticket there on the home page, and making your reservations, because I have no doubt that this one is going to be another completely sold out run. So, which is what you like to see. You've got a community theater, you get support from your community. It is just a wonderful way to close out the 24-25 season, and I think we did good. It's going to be a wonderful show, and I can't wait for people to see it.
I think, Alan, people can equate what you're talking about opening night to a sports team. You've practiced all spring or whatever, summer, and you're ready. You're tired of going against each other. You're tired of not being able to play in front of a crowd, and just like the energy. I was talking yesterday with Heather Henson at Pioneer Playhouse. The actors, they feed, just like the players, they feed off the energy and the applause and the laughter of the people in the audience.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely true. The show, I have no doubt, as hard as people have been working and as hard and as hard as they've been, going at it, it's going to be like somebody plugged the show in and then flipped the switch on when we have 150 people sitting in that audience, ready to watch. So we're eager. Everything is ready. We're getting up. We're tidying up, putting everything in its place. We're ready to receive the public. If we had to open tonight, I'd be happy about that.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody else is there too. They're tired of practice. Everybody's tired of practice. They got, at this point, you've practiced so long and so hard, and you've done everything. It's like, again, the players, they wear their equipment, their uniforms, and they're ready to perform.
Yeah. Like I said, it's that point when there's nothing more you can do with the show until you put it in front of an audience and see how people react.
Yeah.
Because the show will change once people, once actors start getting that feedback from the audience, it makes them play the show differently. Yeah. It has to. And then once that happens, then I'm sure I'll have some, then I'll have some more notes and some more guidance on the show. But right now, we just need some people.
Where can they pick up tickets and find their seating?
Oh, well, as I mentioned before, the website, raggededgetheater.org, is the easiest and fastest way to book your tickets. You go to raggededgetheater.org, click on the golden ticket there on the homepage. It says tickets right on it, and that'll take you into the box office program. Now, if you don't want to do that for some reason, or you've got a special request of some kind, then you can leave me a message at the theater. You can call 859-734-2389, and I will get back to you, and I can set up some tickets for you over the phone.
Very good, and we're going to set up some news over the radio wave. So
all right,
we will talk to you. Break a leg tomorrow night, and we will talk to you next Thursday.
All right, thanks so much, Rick.
All right,
bye-bye.
Bye. Alan Barlow from the Ragged Edge Theater. You heard him right here on WHBN Harrisburg, the Rooster, your community voices, 1955, heard on FM 99.5 AM, 1420, HometownLive.net is 8 o'clock.
I'm Michael Kastner. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vows Iran will pay a heavy price after a missile hit a hospital in the southern part of the country. The strike in Beersheba forced the evacuation of 20 patients. Israel says Iran launched dozens of ballistic missiles overnight. Meanwhile, U.S. lawmakers are urging the Trump administration to create a coordinated evacuation plan for Americans in Israel. Former President Barack Obama says the U.S. is moving dangerously close toward autocracy. Tammy Trujillo reports.
The former president questioned the path that he says American democracy appears to be on.
We start drifting into something that is not consistent with American democracy. It is consistent with autocracies,
where he says one person holds absolute power. Obama says we're not there yet, but he thinks we're dangerously close to normalizing behavior like that. Obama added that he's still the hope guy and says there's a healthy outrage we should be exhibiting in terms of what's currently happening both here and around the world. I'm Tammy Trujillo.
There is significant damage to a SpaceX launch site in Texas after a Starship exploded during testing. Rory O'Neill reports.
Online cameras that watched the pad round the clock captured the explosion of Starship. This Starship wasn't expected to go on its test flight for at least a week when the explosion happened around 11 p.m. Central Time. Posting on X, the company said all workers have been accounted for and that there is no danger posed to the surrounding community. I'm Rory O'Neill.
Former President Joe Biden heads to Galveston, Texas today for a Juneteenth event marking the day in 1865 when enslaved people in Texas learned they were free. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy. In 2011, I founded Wesley Financial Group with one goal in mind, to help honest folks out of their timeshares permanently. Today, I run Wesley with my two sons, a real family business, treating every client and every employee like we'd want our own family treated. That philosophy has helped us grow into the largest, most trusted timeshare cancellation company in the United States. Fortune magazine even recognized us as one of the best places to work. Why? Because we genuinely care. In fact, some of our former clients were so moved by their experience working with us, they joined our team so they could help others to timeshare freedom. If you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-885-9700. 800-885-9700. That's 800-885-9700.
The Federal Reserve is leaving interest rates unchanged, marking the fourth straight time the central bank has kept rates steady. Lisa Taylor with more.
Fed Chair Jerome Powell spoke after the decision.
We believe that the current stance of monetary policy leaves us well positioned to respond in a timely way to potential economic developments.
Rates will remain high and hover between 4.25% and 4.5%. Mortgage rates are near 7%, and the average credit card rate is north of 20%. President Trump has been pressuring Powell to cut rates. I'm Lisa Taylor.
A deal to merge U.S. Steel and Nippon Steel is being finalized. Matt Mattinson with details.
Under the agreement, U.S. Steel will keep its headquarters in Pittsburgh, and more than 100,000 jobs are expected to be created. That Nippon Steel will invest $11 billion in new investments in U.S. Steel by 2028. The deal also ensures that the majority of U.S. Steel's board of directors, including its CEO, will be American citizens. I'm Matt Mattinson.
The Sean Diddy Combs sex trafficking trial in New York City is being adjourned until tomorrow due to a sick juror. Kristen Marks reports.
This after another juror was dismissed earlier this week over issues related to his residency. Court will be dark Thursday for the Juneteenth holiday, so the trial will resume Friday when former Diddy personal assistant Brendan Paul is expected to take the stand. The government said Tuesday that it expected to rest its case Friday. Diddy's lawyers said they expect to take 2 to 5 days to present their case.
Here's what I want you to understand. This is not about either one of us. This is not about the charts.
The first trailer is being released for the Bruce Springsteen biopic, Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere. The film stars Jeremy Allen White as the music icon. It's based on the book that details Springsteen's time making the 1982 album Nebraska. Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere will release in theaters on October 24th. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. 9 awards were handed out to celebrate historic preservation projects and advocates from around the state, with 2 of those coming from this area. In Harrodsburg, Bruce and Carissa Wade received an award for their restoration at the Kirby House. That house sat vacant for nearly a decade, but the Wade family brought new life into it. It's believed to be built in the early 1830s, though some evidence suggests it could date back to 1797, with early woodwork and what was known as stranger rooms, where guests could lodge in the house without accessing the rest of the home. In Paravel, Dr. R. Ted Steinbeck received an award for his work on the 1840s federal and Greek revival structure known as the Crawford House. The structure has profound Civil War significance, as it was once the wartime headquarters of Confederate General Braxton Bragg, and even possibly a post-battle refuge for Union General Don Carlos Buell. The awards were given out in late May at the Berry Hill Mansion in Frankfort. Kentucky 39, that's Buckeye Road in Garrett County, will be temporarily closed for slide repair operations. That work began yesterday and will go through Monday with both northbound and southbound lanes closed. If you travel that way, you're asked to use Wolf Trail Road, Poor Ridge Road, Kentucky 563 as alternate routes. Meanwhile, while work is going on Buckeye Road, it will remain closed 24/7 through Monday between mile point 17.5 and 17.7. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Don't start your morning testy, start your morning tasty, featuring DQ's delicious breakfast bowls starring hash browns, eggs, onions, cheese, salsa, gravy, sausage, bacon, and biscuit bites, an all-star attraction. Also co-starring Buttermilk Biscuits, pancakes, ham, and chicken strips, with special appearances by the $4 breakfast with your choice of coffee, tea, or a soft drink. Open early every morning just for you at 5 a.m. Come and get it at Dairy Queen on North College Street, where happy tastes good.
Summer days just got even brighter with Kohl's epic deals. Get this, you can score tees for just $5.99, bedding for 60% off, comfy shorts only $7.99, and so much more. You do not want to miss out. Shop Kohl's epic deals for savings on all things summer now, before it's too late. Select styles, supply, offer ends June. See store at Kohl's.com for details.
Get ready for July 4th with early savings at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 40% off select major appliances and get an additional 10% off 2 or more select major appliances. Plus, get 3 Stay Green or premium 2 cubic foot mulch bags for just $10. These deals are coming in hot. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 6/25. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
Are you considering a new home purchase or maybe a remodel? Are you looking for a stable partner you can trust to help you understand your options? This is Jason Tyler. I'm a loan officer at Whitaker Bank in Harrodsburg. As part of your community, I'm here to help you understand the best options for you today and in the future. Give me a call at 859-734-3316 and let me show you what Uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank is Uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply, a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
On this Juneteenth day, showers and thunderstorms are likely, mainly before 3, partly sunny, high of 80. New rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 inch possible. Mostly clear tonight, low of 62. Sunny tomorrow, high of 85. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 65. Sunny Saturday, high of 89. Sunny Sunday, high of 91. Sunny Monday, high of 92. Sunny Tuesday, high of 93. Wednesday, chance of showers and thunderstorms. Sunny, high of 92. I was on a roll, James.
You are?
Right now, it ought to be on one, maybe Kaiser or I don't know. Somebody tell me I ought to be on stage. Just one leaving in 10 minutes. Right now, we got cloudy skies, partly cloudy skies, 70 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:09.5. Good Thursday morning to you. It's June 19th. Reddy Rick and James the Gardener, glad to have you along. Thanking you for making us a part of your Thursday morning on WHBN AM and FM and hometownlive.net. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County, and Bergen, and song requests are taken at 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That's the number to use if you want to register yourself or someone else to win that DQ ice cream cake tomorrow morning before 10 o'clock, courtesy of Barbara Montgomery, DQ Grill and Chill. For those having a birthday or anniversary between the 14th and 20th, We have registered right now Kenneth Ray Gooch Sr., B. Norton, Lee Shirley, Jackson Selby, and Michael Dale Bugg. They're all vying for the DQ ice cream cake. Birthdays, we got 3 of them, James. We have got Josh Toffness, Ross Hempel, and Scotty Williams.
Hi, this is Reba McEntire. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday and chocolate cake.
Thank you, Reba, for stopping by to sing birthday greetings to Scotty, Ross, and Josh. James, did you know today's Juneteenth?
I heard about that.
You heard that on the radio?
Yeah.
Okay. It's also World Sauntering Day.
Don't even know what that is.
Sauntering. To me, when I hear sauntering, it's like you're walking, you're sauntering from side to side. That's the way that you walk.
Oh,
you can saunter.
I take your word.
All right. National Martini Day, shaken but not stirred. National Garfield the Cat Day.
I've heard of him.
And National Watch Day.
Okay.
So you know what time it is.
I don't know what time it is.
And the time is for your celebrate those accordingly, by the way.
Okay.
It's time for your life hack. Want to go on a barefoot bicycle ride? Add a couple of new sponges to your pedals. These make for extremely comfy ride. I don't think I would want to go barefoot on a bicycle. That can't be comfortable.
And a sponge?
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Just a sponge.
No.
A hot day, but a seriously cool you is what the positive thought tells us.
Okay.
That's good stuff. And we got more good stuff coming your way. You got Vaught's Views. We got Steve Bertram's Sports Report with K&N sitting in for Steve Bertram. We have got James the Gardener here, obviously. 8:35, Bama's Blessing Barbecues, William Palmer. 8:45, a random facts from David Hopewell. Jess will join us at 8:50. And then after 9 o'clock news and weather forecast, we'll have the Morning Point ladies here. And then after that, we will have Sid Dunn, a.k.a. DJ Syndicate. We're going to be talking Juneteenth. I think they've got a golf scramble today, if I'm not mistaken, over in Danville.
Yeah.
And then they've got a lot of activities tomorrow and Saturday. We'll be talking about those with him.
Okay.
So, James, that is the lineup. One more day, and we light that fuse, and we start weekend early because we can. So, you know what I tell him, James? Sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air on this Thursday, June 19th.
Attention, all listeners. Today is Thursday. Take heart, but do not forget there is still one more day of work until Friday. Operating without large amounts of coffee taken internally is not safe or suitable. Be alert for any and all approaching supervisors. Until this workday is done, they are the enemy. This message is brought to you by the Council for We Can Do This, people. We can do this.
Vox Views on University of Kentucky Sports is on the air. Featuring 7-time Kentucky Sports Writer of the Year, Larry Vaught.
When ESPN revealed its first Football Power Index rankings for the 2025 season, it was not a shock that Kentucky was not one of the top 25 teams. It was a bit of a surprise, at least to me, that Kentucky was 34th in the rankings coming up a 4-8 season. Of course, 13 SEC teams are in the top 25, with only Kentucky, Mississippi State at number 52, and Vanderbilt at 56, not ranked in the top 25 going into the season. That is not enough. The top 3 teams are all from the SEC, led by Texas at number 1, Georgia at number 2, and Alabama at number 3. The Cats host Texas on October 18th and travel to Athens to play Georgia on October 4th. 9 SEC teams are in the top 15 of the rankings.
Vaught's Views will return in a moment.
Chevrolet Cadiz wants to be your car dealer, and they prove that every day.
This is Michael Oliver, and we do want your business. We've got a great lineup of pre-owned vehicles on the lot and great savings on all Chevrolets. We're offering big Wildcat.
Definitely the place. Celebrating 25 years in 2025. Visit Wildcat Chevrolet Cadiz and check out wildcatchevrolet.com.
Just to give you an idea of what Coach Mark Stoops and his team face next season, not only does Kentucky play number 1 Texas and number 2 Georgia in a 14-day span, but it must also face number 10 Tennessee, number 13 Ole Miss, number 14 Auburn, number 15 South Carolina, and number 18 Florida. That is why Kentucky has the 7th hardest schedule in the country. That's why getting to 6 wins and making a bowl game is going to be very, very hard, or maybe impossible for UK next season.
Find more from Larry at yoursportsedge.com.
Jan Briscoe from Royalties Florist and Gifts.
I still do interior design, so we can help you out with from your home decor, or we have our own website, royaltiesfloraldesigns.com. Go there and some of our own personal design that can help you select something that's just right for you. Phone number is 734-3339, 734-3339, and our website is royaltiesfloraldesigns.com. So any of your major wire services that are out there, contact them, 1-800-FLOWERS, and they'll make sure that we get the order.
And welcome to Thursday. I'm Scott Fitzgerald. Let's talk sports here on the Kentucky News Network. It was a journey that began on Valentine's Day with a 4-3 win over then number 7 Texas. Now the Louisville Cardinal baseball team were down to needing 2 wins over Coastal Carolina to keep their season alive at the College World Series in Omaha. After hitting 2 batters and giving up 5 runs on just 2 hits, starter sophomore Colton Hartman, who hadn't seen action really since May 17th, gave way to former Trinity Shamrock Jake Schweitzer, and then, well, this happened.
Thorndike Rockets won the same way to right center. Back toward the wall, and it's up the wall. Barthel scores. Mitchell on his heels. Hato to the plate, and Colby Thorndike does it again.
Redshirt sophomore Colby Thorndike did even more damage in a 6-run first inning. The Cards never recovered. They fall 11-3. They end their season at 42-24. And in college basketball, a day after the University of Kentucky women found out who they were playing in SEC play, the Kentucky men now know a bit more about their upcoming schedule. That'll feature a game against all SEC teams at least once. The Cats will face Florida, Tennessee, and Vanderbilt twice in a home-and-home while hosting Georgia, Mississippi State, Missouri, and Oklahoma. We'll go on the road to battle former coach John Calipari and Arkansas, Alabama, Auburn, LSU, South Carolina, and Texas A&M. Speaking of the round ball, TBT tickets are now on sale with the first round set to take place on Friday, July 18th. This year's team is led, of course, by Eric Bledsoe. Indiana Pacer All-Star Tyrese Halliburton will be a game-time decision in tonight's must-win Game 6 as he continues to work through a calf injury. He briefly left Game 5 of the finals Monday night before shortly returning with his calf wrap. And after a lengthy rain delay, the Reds took their series against the Twins, winning Game 2, 4-2, and in 6 innings, they'll try to sweep the series later on today. And a horse racing, the National HBPA yesterday issued a notice of guidance to members that no ICE agents should be allowed on the backstretch of a racetrack without a warrant. This comes after agents conducted a raid of Delta Downs in Louisiana. I'm Scott Fitzgerald.
As the cornerstone of a free society, the Mercer County Public Library serves the entire community as a center that meets learning and recreational needs through quality materials and service in an atmosphere that's welcoming and respectful. The Mercer County Public Library offers a variety of free materials and services, such as books, magazines, CDs, DVDs, audiobooks, newspapers, computers with internet access, programs, and workshops. To be in the know, go to your Mercer County Public Library, West Lexington Street, open Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday 9 to 5, Tuesday and Thursday 9 to 7:30.
Hey everybody, this is Derek Gray with the Mercer County Tourist Commission, and we are excited for our new app, Visit Mercer County KY. Head on over to the App Store, type in Visit Mercer County KY. You should see the new city logo with the navy background and the white H. Home screen here has attractions, food and drink, lodging, to-do, events, my plan, login, notifications, and tutorials. We are excited about the app, and whether you're a local or a visitor, we hope this enhances your experience when you come to Mercer County.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries. Say what? A steak and shake burger and fries. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake burger and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrisburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Harrisburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrisburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrisburg Tire.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value and funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
All right, thank you there, Sonny. And I want to do this one here, James, so we can listen to this one.
This is Sophie. Here's my poppy. WHBN weather forecast.
Well, thank you, Sophie. It is our WHBN weather forecast. James, on this Juneteenth day, showers and thunderstorms are likely mainly before 3, partly sunny, high of 80. New rainfall amounts between a quarter and half an inch possible. Mostly clear tonight with a low of 62. Sunny tomorrow, high of 85. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, a low of 65. Sunny on Saturday and a high of 89. Right now, we have partly cloudy skies, 70 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:20 and a half. Sit here and wait.
Dun, 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 dun.
I hate when it does this because it's going to.
And now, live, it's time for Gardening with James. A man with a jolly green thumb and a big straw hat is going to tell us where it's at. Gardening with James, that's the name. Growing good food, that's our aim. Working in our garden every day.
That way.
That
Well, it might
Left
not
is right.
be all that pretty bubble
Now you
going
got it
on,
written.
getting all
Left is
dirty
right.
and
Yes,
gritty.
you are.
Growing our food the natural way. Gardening with James, the natural way. Let's dig it, James.
Let's dig it, Jane. I still don't see that hat he's talking about.
I'm indoors, Rick.
I know, but you would normally wear it in or have it with you.
Yeah, well, it's out in the car.
Is that in the car?
Of course.
Okay, straw hat, big
it's-
straw hat.
It's resting.
Okay, very good. We were just talking off mic. 7:30, I got the urge to go cut the grass last night because of with
All the
impending
activities.
rain and everything
Right.
going on.
Right.
So I got the cutting. I always want to trim first. That's the hardest part. It takes me the longest to go trim the grass.
Because now you got to go around all the edges.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I got the cutting done because I was afraid if I was going to get rained out, I'd rather have the majority of the grass cut and I could go back, even if it's a little wet, I can go around and do the trimming. Well, I was able to get the trimming done, and then I kept hearing the noise. And I got everything around the house and the driveway all trimmed up. And I was halfway through the back fence there. And then there was a guy that was working in that new restaurant behind us in that new little city they're putting in. And I thought it was him.
Right.
So I stopped the weed eater and didn't hear anything. So I went back and heard it again. It was thunder.
Yeah.
So it was thunder rolling. So,
Yeah.
oh, man. And then, of course, my line runs out. So then I got to run back into the garage, get my line,
Put it
and,
back
and
on.
put it back in. But you know what? Here's the neat thing. I get my son's hand-me-downs. I got his hand-me-down weed eater. And
Okay.
this is not one you have to take the head off and wind it around. You leave the head on. You match up the hole. You take the string and feed it through
Yeah,
one
just
so to
insert
the
it.
other side. Then you get it even when you pull it straight.
Yeah.
Then I got this little plastic crank handle, and I crank it, and it pulls
Pulls it back in.
yeah, it automatically winds it.
Right.
You talk about nice.
Yeah.
Because I have done that, and you and then you get it tangled up sometimes trying to get it level, going one way and the other. You know, when you load when your string.
See, that old school stuff is worth it, right?
Oh,
Comes in handy.
this new school stuff. This is the bomb, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got it done, and it was thundering and lightning a little bit. Didn't rain.
Right.
And then I got the rest of it trimmed, except in the front. I got the sidewalk on either side, and then the side by the road.
Yeah.
But here's what I figured, James. Even if it's wet, I'm on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
I'm dry,
Yeah.
so I can cut down one side, then come back and trim the other side. Then I can be in the road and walk down the road and trim the other part and not get my feet soaked.
You the man.
So that's what I was thinking. And then it poured rain. I don't know. Wasn't
real long.
Wasn't real long after that.
Yeah.
So I got done in time because I just got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, well, this time of year there's lots of things going
Yes.
on. That we got to be to,
Yeah.
and we're trying to put that time in
And trying to work around Mother Nature.
Yeah, because it's an effort, okay?
Yeah.
In order to try to get it all in.
Yep.
And we just do the best we can. What we can't do, you put off until tomorrow.
Yep.
So it's all good.
And I just weeded, and I've noticed that some of it's starting to come back a little bit again.
Sure.
So I cheated a little bit. I got the weed eater and whacked some of those in the
in the areas.
Yeah. And I'm gonna have to go back, I guess, and go back and get that. But that's, I guess, all part of it.
That's all part of it.
Yeah.
Well, I always say, do what you can.
Yeah.
What you can't get done. Like I said, it'll be there, maybe a little taller tomorrow.
Yeah.
But, at least it'll be there, and you can just go back and you can fix it. because because that's just like yesterday, when we was out, and I was telling them, hey, just make it look better than it did when you started.
Right. Yeah.
And then you can put that off another day.
Yeah.
And come back and fix it.
And then what you were battling is we're talking off mic again, talking about the heat.
Yeah, humidity. I mean, it was, because when we got to where we were supposed to, like I said, it was kind of a mist and rain, which was fine. We was like, hey, I can live with that.
Cool it down a little bit.
Yeah, a little breeze, and the next hour, now it's a little bit warmer. Small breeze, and then it seemed like the breeze just kind of went away and humidity just kicked in, we was like, okay, well, here, do this, do that, and let's try to get this looking better than it did when we came in. We get that done, then we moved to another section of the house, and but by now, I mean, everybody's sweating bullets.
Yeah.
So, and I'm saying, let's give it another 20 minutes, try to get this section over here looking good. We did. And then I went in, I talked to the lady, hey, come out and take a look at, what we've done so far, because we've only been there maybe like 3.5 hours, right?
Yeah, only.
So she came out, she said, wow, y'all done a lot in the last 3.5 hours, I said, we're going to fix this section over here, and then after we fix that, we're going to have to call it quits because, like I say, the guys are sweating bullets. Yeah. I'm sweating bullets at this point.
Yeah.
And she said, well, James, you're not going to get it all, but it looks a lot better than when you came. And she said, that's all that matters because over on St. Mildred's Court, Saturday morning from 10 till 11, they're having what they call a garden show. And they're going to
show their gardens.
Show. You're a smart man, I tell you. Education.
Kidneys, man.
Education, I tell you. So they're going to show, I guess it's like 9 houses.
Yeah.
And so she said, hey, I think we're in there. Because she just had some murals made, some standing murals that this guy had made. It's in her backyard. She got new tables to sit out there. Everything is looking good, so. So from 10 to 11, they're gonna show all the houses. I'm going over, but I'm not gonna go see all 9 houses. I've seen enough gardens.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna go over there and then hang out with them for a while on Saturday morning, and it's always interesting that people can a small community can create an event just around simple things.
Mm-hmm.
And going to look at gardens. I mean, those are fine because now you get to see the beauty and what other people are doing. That doesn't mean that you have to do it. It just means that it gives you ideas on what you could do if you put the time into it and want to spend the money. So, so it should be fun and kind of look forward to that.
If you wanted to, you could go a little earlier than that and work some more in her yard before everybody gets there, if it's something you felt like you wanted to do.
That's not something I feel like I want to do.
Oh, okay. I just thought I'd throw that out there,
Yeah,
in case you didn't know.
But if you want to come over there about 8:30, 9 o'clock, you can go over there and get it done before I get there, and then we'll all be happy.
Okay, and if I'm not there, start without me.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So what you got on tap today?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. Because we're gonna have to go out and do it again on Friday.
Yeah. Okay.
So
gonna try to finish up.
Trying to finish up, but I'm going up to the McDowell house when I leave from here. Do a little bit of touch up there, and like you, take the weed eater, go around some things, and because we had just put down 50 bags of mulch, I've got another 25 I've got to get, for that. But so if I can just get some of the weed eating out the way today, won't have to worry about it over the weekend. Maybe an hour.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Saturday morning after 8 o'clock news right here on WHBN Gardening with James. What will you be talking about?
Probably be talking about heat and humidity because 93 most of next week.
Yeah.
So that's a conversation that needs to be had just to make sure people are, because I know you get behind, but some things can wait.
Yeah.
Break it down.
Don't push yourself too much when you're in the 90s and the heat index is going to be probably close to 100.
Yeah.
You got to remember that.
So I'll probably, just reiterate that, take care of yourself and let nature take its course.
I don't know about reiterating it, but I would tell everybody about it.
Okay.
It's 8:30, time for news.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Kentucky's ban on gender-affirming care for minors appears legally safe after a U.S. Supreme Court ruling upheld Tennessee's nearly identical law. The court's decision, issued Wednesday, found that restrictions on puberty blockers and hormone treatments do not violate equal protection rights. The ruling doesn't change policy in Kentucky, where care is already banned under Senate Bill 150, but it does protect the law from future challenges. LGBTQ advocates say the decision will have devastating effects on trans youth and their families, forcing some to seek care out of state or give it up entirely. In Middlesboro, a police chase Wednesday ended with both the suspect and an officer injured. Kentucky State Police say Jason Bullins fled during an attempted arrest on parole and burglary warrants. He and a Middlesboro officer were taken to the hospital. No word yet on their conditions. And in Lexington, officials broke ground Wednesday on a new 200-acre business park. The Legacy Business Park is expected to create more than 1,700 jobs and generate nearly $7 million in local tax revenue. Local leaders say the project represents a major investment in the region's economic future, aimed at attracting new industries and keeping talent in central Kentucky. The park's location just off I-75 is expected to boost transportation access and infrastructure growth. And across the river in southern Indiana, a second family has come forward accusing Greater Clark County schools of failing to protect their child from sexual abuse on a school bus. Both cases involve elementary students with special needs who say they were abused by the same middle school student on bus 210. Their attorney claims an adult monitor ignored the behavior while on their phone. Video from the first case allegedly shows abuse occurring on at least 6 different days. The district has 90 days to respond before a new lawsuit is filed. GCCS has not publicly commented. I'm Travis Laird.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. 9 awards were handed out to celebrate historic preservation projects and advocates from around the state, with 2 of those coming from this area. In Harrodsburg, Bruce and Carissa Wade received an award for their restoration at the Kirby House. That house sat vacant for nearly a decade, but the Wade family brought new life into it. It's believed to be built in the early 1830s, though some evidence suggests it could date back to 1797, with early woodwork and what was known as stranger rooms, or guests could lodge in the house without accessing the rest of the home. In Paravel, Dr. R. Ted Steinbeck received an award for his work on the 1840s federal and Greek revival structure known as the Crawford House. The structure has profound Civil War significance, as it was once the wartime headquarters of Confederate General Braxton Bragg, and even possibly a post-battle refuge for Union General Don Carlos Buell. The awards were given out in late May at the Berry Hill Mansion in Frankfort. Kentucky 39, that's Buckeye Road in Garrett County, will be temporarily closed for slide repair operations. That work began yesterday and will go through Monday with both northbound and southbound lanes closed. If you travel that way, you're asked to use Wolf Trail Road, Poor Ridge Road, Kentucky 563 as alternate routes. Meanwhile, while work is going on Buckeye Road, it will remain closed 24/7 through Monday between milepoint 17.5 and 17.7. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Hello, it's Dr. Matthew Duggar with Matthew Duggar Eye Care in Harrodsburg. Let me tell you about our affordable eyewear pricing. If you just need distance or near-only glasses, we offer a frame, thinner lens, and non-glare coating for $119. We offer a frame, Zeiss Progressive No-Line Bifocal, and thinner lens with non-glare coating for $299. We want you to feel comfortable coming to our office to buy glasses. To schedule an eye exam with me, Dr. Matthew Duggar in Harrodsburg, call 859-605-2214.
Isn't it time life got more exciting and easier? The Willows at Harrodsburg offers new luxury patio homes. Coming soon, enjoy carefree senior living. We handle all maintenance. More time for you to explore premium amenities, enjoy community events, and use our concierge service. Discover our pet-friendly community for vibrant, elegant living. Ask about special options and extras for our founding members. See what's waiting. Visit willowsatharrodsburg.com. That's willowsatharrodsburg.com.
Here are the obituaries. Mary Jeanette Johnson Bishop, age 92, of Lexington, formerly of Salvisa, died Sunday. Visitation is Thursday from 12 noon, with the time of the service at 1:30 at Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Fred Buddy Darland, age 78, of Harrodsburg, died Friday. He was the widower of Andrea Janelle Doyle Darland. Visitation is this Thursday from 11 to the time of the service at 2 o'clock at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. Betty Gail Smith, age 69 of Harrodsburg, died last Friday. She was the wife of Bradley Smith. Visitation is this Friday from 4 to the time of the service at 6 o'clock at Lansdale Funeral Chapel. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer.
Big Deal Store is rolling out those summer savings for you. You can purchase a $50 gift certificate from B&O Jewelers for just $29, or get this, 4 $50 gift certificates, a $200 value for just $100. That means you only pay half price. Stay in style with a visit to Anderson's Lifestyle Boutique in Danville. Get a $50 gift certificate for only $35. $10 gift certificates to the Bread of Life in Liberty are just $7. Give that sweet tooth what it wants at Sweets by Cindy in Junction City. $10 gift certificates are half price, just $5. Applebee's Grill and Bar in Danville, get a $10 gift certificate for just $7.50. $22 Pioneer Playhouse gift certificates are back. You get an entertaining $5 savings at just $17. Come clean with a visit to Thoroughbred Auto Wash in Danville. $20 car washes are just half price at $10. Check out these and many more great savings at our Big Deals online store at hometownlive.net. hometownlive.net.
Experience family fun with a Kentucky twist at Kentucky Kingdom Theme and Water Park. New for 2025, surround yourself with the beauty of Kentucky as you explore Discovery Meadow, a delightful new adventure featuring exciting new rides, beloved characters, and tasty treats to savor. Create unforgettable family memories while celebrating the bold spirit of Kentucky. Get 2 days of fun for one great price. Buy online only for just $49.99 at KentuckyKingdom.com/special offer.
CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it. No appointment necessary. Fast, friendly auto service every time. We'll have you in and out, hassle-free. Brakes, engines, and service of every kind. With free pickup and free delivery. CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it.
Be cautious of repair people who stop by unexpectedly. If they demand cash before they perform services, like roofing or painting, it could be a scam. Hi, I'm Adam Hopkins, Security Officer at Farmers National Bank. Ask for references and don't be pressured to pay before the work is done.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
This Juneteenth, Thursday, showers and thunderstorms are likely, mainly before 3, partly sunny, high of 80. New rainfall month between 1/4 and 1/2 inch possible, mostly clear tonight, low of 62. Sunny tomorrow, high of 85. 65, sunny on Saturday, high of 89. Right now, under partly cloudy skies, we have 70 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:38. Now, James, this is what I like, these very quick and precise weather forecasts.
Oh, look.
Well, I don't have to read 5 minutes for each day. You know, what's going to do this? Go do that. Go do this. Could do that. It's going to rain. No, it's going to be sunny. It's going to snow. No, it's going to be sunny.
That's just too much, ain't it, Rich?
Well, I have to go. I get winded reading this full weather forecast.
You need oxygen afterwards, huh?
Yeah, I do. I may have to get a tank and just keep in here, after I get each day read. Get some oxygen in there.
Poor thing.
Well, there was something I was going to. Okay. If you find yourself needing an extra drink these days, the American government says, sure, whatever, go for it. An updated dietary guidelines for Americans will be released in the coming weeks, and they're nixing the recommendation to limit your alcohol intake to 1 or 2 drinks per day. Now, they're not saying there's any less danger to your health, just that they apparently won't list a specific amount. Instead, it sounds like there'll be a brief statement encouraging everyone to drink in moderation or limit alcohol intake to associated health risks. Regardless, this could be a major win for the alcohol industry, which has been threatened by heightened scrutiny of alcohol's negative health effects. Now, one source says that the elimination of a 1 to 2 drinks guideline is primarily because the scientific basis for recommending specific daily limits is limited. In other words, it's kind of arbitrary.
Okay.
Whew, that was a lot of rigmarole. And,
just to get to that, huh?
yeah, just to get to that part. You should do, moderation and everything anyway.
Everything.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Now, let me share this with you real quick. Some stress-relieving hacks involve taking care of things now so you don't have to worry about doing them in the future.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Like the 5-second rule. If you drop a mozzarella stick on the floor, pick it up and eat it within 5 seconds so you don't have to clean it up a week from now. I thought it was 10-second rule. 5-second rule.
You can make it whatever you want.
Yeah, I like 10-second rule if I drop something. Just blow it off. Someone on social media asked, what is your I do this now so future me doesn't suffer this habit? Here's some highlights, James.
Mm-hmm.
Cleaning up my home on Thursday so when I come home from work on Friday evening, I can immediately start to relax and enjoy the weekend.
That makes sense.
That's good advice, isn't it?
Sure.
Doing my dishes right after eating or while you're cooking, preparing. If you can do dishes while you're doing that, you don't have as many to have to do afterwards if you don't have a dishwasher. But then some items you can't put in a dishwasher anyway. They're too big and that type of thing. Getting my clothes ready the night before for the next morning. I do that every night. I pull out my pants and shirt and underwear and socks that I'm going to wear.
Mm-hmm.
Have it right there with my belt.
Mm-hmm.
Going to the gym and doing mobility exercises for middle-aged me. Flossing my teeth.
Okay. All of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Getting gas after work instead of before or in the morning. James. We were talking about that. Let's see. Here we go. Saving money and investing in the stock market or retirement accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Preparing the coffee maker for the night before.
Okay.
Not for. Preparing the coffee maker the night before for the next morning.
Right.
Getting ahead on work for next week.
Mm-hmm.
You try to do that, get ahead.
I
Well,
do.
you can. Writing everything down right away so future me isn't stuck trying to remember what past me forgot.
Oh,
I'm bad about that if I don't write it down.
me too.
Pulling my socks off so they're not inside out. It makes folding laundry that much quicker.
Okay.
There are people, I know one person who takes their shirt off or sweater, pulls it, takes it off and pulls it, and the sleeves are wrong side out, and then you got to push it through. Yeah.
Okay.
Pants. Yeah, it's no fun. Let's see. Treating my children well. Well, for when they need to take care of you. You can remind them of that. Remember that time?
That's right.
I covered your tail.
That's right.
Wiping down the shower glass after every use. If you got time.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. Flushing my baby's poop from the diaper instead of tossing it in the trash.
Wow.
Oh, that's not very enticing.
That's not the thought I thought.
And nah, man, that tomorrow me guy.
Let's do it all tomorrow.
Yeah, put it off. What I can do today, I can do tomorrow. No. Do it today, then you don't have to worry about tomorrow. 8:43.
Hello, everybody. This is David Hopewell with State Farm Insurance. Welcome to Random Facts with Radio Rick.
James, would you just happen to have some random facts?
I do.
All right.
The last known group of woolly mammoths survived until about 1650 BC.
Mm-hmm.
That's around 1,000 years after the pyramids of the Giza were built. Don't have a clue where Giza is. I've heard of Gaza.
Yeah.
But this
Gaza Strip, yeah.
Yeah. The first featured film ever made from a Marvel comic book was Howard the Duck in 1986, and it bombed.
Oh.
There are four black hockey players in the NHL Hall of Fame. Grant Fuhrer, I guess it's Jerome Ingla, or Willie O'Ree, and one woman, Angela James.
Woman. She don't play hockey.
Well, apparently she's in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, well, maybe she did something did something in administration or something for one of the teams. There hasn't been no woman hockey player.
I just read it.
Okay, you don't write it.
Nope.
Okay.
Ohio's the only state that doesn't share letters in its name with the word mackerel. Every single other state contains an ANMACKER or I and that's about as obscure of trivia you can get.
Oh.
Never would have thought of that.
No.
On hospital TV shows, CPR saves two-thirds of the time. In real life, it only saves people's lives about 10 to 20% of the time.
Oh. Wow.
I guess you have to stick with TV.
I guess so.
Got to go.
He's leaving again. Paula Abdul, James, is 63 years old today, singer, choreographer. And this is her song. It's called Rush, Rush. Paula Abdul, 63. Then we'll have Jess coming up after a break. Information from our local businesses. Paula Abdul, Rush, Rush. Paula Abdul's 63 years old today, singer, choreographer. It is 8:49 to have Jess coming up right after these.
Hi, my name is Carol, and I'm a student at the University of Kentucky College of Nursing. Do you work with lawn or agriculture chemicals? Are you sometimes in fields, yards, or gardens where chemicals have been used? Be sure you change your clothes and wash thoroughly before you have close contact with children. Even though you cannot see or perhaps smell the chemicals, they can still be present on you and your clothing. Even a small amount of chemicals can make your child sick. Protect your children from chemical exposure. Keep them away from your soiled clothing.
Gold prices are climbing, and that means now is the perfect time to turn your unwanted gold into cold hard cash. At B&L Jewelers, we're buying gold every day, whether it's broken chains, single earrings, outdated styles, or old class rings. If it's real gold, we want to see it. Our experienced team will evaluate your items right on the spot and make you a no-pressure offer. You might be surprised at how much your forgotten jewelry is worth. Why let it sit in the drawer when you could be putting money back into your pocket? No appointment needed. Trusted by the community for years. Located in the Danville Manor Shopping Center. B&L Jewelers, where honesty, value, and experience shine. Come see what your gold is really worth today.
Love gets better with B&L Jewelers. Give that gift with that personal touch to that person in your life that means so much. It's the perfect way to say, hey baby, I love you, and I need you to love me more. And the perfect diamond to get you to do it's at the B&L Jewelers store. Love gets better with B&L Jewelers.
Discover the power of radio.
If you own a retail business, you should consider radio to influence new and repeat customers throughout the buying cycle. People frequently compare prices, quality, and service. You want your name to be consistently fresh in their minds when they ultimately decide to make their purchase.
Discover the power of radio.
Promote your business to thousands of potential customers every week. To learn more, go online to advertisecentralkentucky.com. That's advertisecentralkentucky.com.
This is Parable's own Alyssa Ray. I got my start on American Idol. You can get your start weekday mornings 6 till 10 with Radio Rick on 99.5 WHBN The Rooster.
It is coming up at 8:52.
Good morning.
Well, good morning, Jess. How are you?
I'm good this morning.
Well, very good. And those of you that haven't caught on by now and don't realize or understand, Jess is Judge Executive Sarah Steele. How about that?
Yes, sir.
Everybody's going by abbreviations nowadays, so there you go.
Have acronyms, abbreviation, also known as, right?
Yeah, that's right. AKAs, yeah, everything.
Yeah.
So what is going on in the world of Mercer County?
Well, busy going, right? Lots of things happening, lots of good things happening. Had lots of meetings this week. Had a Parks Board meeting yesterday. Good things going there. They've had a lot to celebrate with the pool and lots of good programs going on with that. Let's see. Have a couple meetings for the rest of this week. Been doing some industrial development planning, and that's been going great. We had our final reading of our budget, so we're set and ready to roll over into fiscal year 26, which sounds so weird to say that. But we're moving ahead. We've got some really exciting stuff to announce coming up on a lot of grant money and a lot of funding that we've received this year. So we're going to do kind of probably a celebration of that really soon. But excited about a lot of the road projects and bridge things repairs going on. We've done a really good job in the last couple of years of putting money back to be able to put at roads, and so we're excited about that. Did a lot of planning this week with that, with our road supervisor Todd, and we're just plunging forward. So exciting times. I actually have a meeting with our representative, Miss Kim King, today, and also our Senator Amanda Bledsoe today, and we're planning ahead for some things coming up in this next year, and so lots of things happening.
Now, the mayor had mentioned you all sat down together with the Campbellsville University Harrisburg campus people and tried to kind of see, what their thinking is and how they proceed, because as most people know, they've had to discontinue some programs.
Yes. So, anytime something like that is announced, we want to kind of wrap our arms around them and say, what can we do to facilitate and help push things going forward in the community, because Campbellsville has been a good community partner, and they are going to continue to be. We had a really good meeting with them last week, and then, of course, we were there for the chamber this week as well. for the perk up. So that was great at the chiropractic school. So their chiropractic numbers are amazing. They graduated their first class. So that is going to be a big push as they continue to focus on that. They're going to continue to focus on dual credit, which is what our area high schools really need and our younger people need. And then all of the professional pathways or the career pathways such as welding, HVAC, barber school, cosmetology, a lot of their health science pathways like their phlebotomy and EMT is starting. So a lot of those certification pathways, they're going to really focus on those because that's kind of where our community is driven right now. And so that's exciting. We are losing their bachelor degree programs like their full 4-year degrees. They're just transferring a lot of those students to main campus, it sounds like, and they're still going to have the opportunity to do online. But I do think those classes are continuing through December. So we're going to see some changes out there and how they kind of alter what they're doing on campus. They did tell us there's still going to be residential housing, especially for those chiropractic students. So that is one positive thing. That has been a need in the last couple years is there hasn't been housing for chiropractic students. So they weren't able to build their numbers quite as high because they can't find housing and that sort of thing. Because a lot of times those students aren't your traditional college students. They've already finished college, so they're coming back and they're doing these higher programs, and they may have already started a family, or they may be getting married, or, those kinds of things. So their needs for housing are different than a freshman in college,
Right.
So that is exciting. They're working on that with us, and we're trying to work with them on, keeping a good campus out there because it is a neat place out there if you've never been. I advise people to drive through. A lot of people don't realize that, back behind Kroger, there's that area. So if you don't live on that side of the county, you don't pay attention, you probably don't drive back there, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Their buildings are awesome. They're amazing.
Yeah, the state of the art.
I think they're, and they did. They've worked well with us. They've offered, if we ever need to use their facilities for conferencing and stuff like that, they've offered to work with us. So we're just trying to be good partners with them and help them as they move and transition forward. So
we've been advertising for them. They've got some land for sale, and I think the auction's going to be today. So
they're today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
out behind the Corral Center.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Business Center and all back in there. Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive all back in that area there. So that's going to be up for sale. So hopefully that goes well for them.
Yeah. So because we want to keep Campbellsville here, we want to. It's a great opportunity for not just Harrodsburg and Mercer County, but the whole region. So, we want to keep them and help facilitate growth for them in the pathways that they're going to focus on because it is great for Mercer County and Harrodsburg.
Any meetings coming up we need to know about?
So let me think. So next Tuesday is our, let's see, is that right? I had to think for a second. I forget what day it is. Next
24th.
Tuesday is our last meeting of fiscal year 25. I can't keep saying that. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right, does it? Because we're still in it.
No. So it is our last meeting of the fiscal year. So we'll be taking care of some just general business. So that's next Tuesday. As we float into the next year, we will, something that I know we have a lot of events. Juneteenth is this weekend.
Yep.
They've got an amazing lineup. So I suggest people go out there. It's going to be great. We have so many things coming. The calendar is just so full. And even thinking ahead to the 4th of July, there's already all these, festivities happening. We're having at Anderson Dean Park on the 3rd. So it'll be great out there, food trucks, the whole 9 yards. There's just so many things coming up. People definitely need to stay tuned to that. I'm sure you all review those and throughout the weeks of what's coming up. And I know the Chamber keeps a running calendar of events. So make sure you stay tuned to that too.
Picnic in the park tomorrow, noon till 1 o'clock. Yep.
And it's supposed to be beautiful, right?
Yeah. Yep. They're a little warm, but that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, no rain tomorrow.
No rain until it looks like after we get through today, Wednesday might be the next chance.
Ooh, we won't know what to do.
I know. Won't know how to act, will we?
Yes. So everybody get out and enjoy it'll be hot. Make sure you hydrate, but get out and enjoy the weather.
Very good. All right. Well, thank you, Jess. We'll talk again to you next Thursday. How would that be?
Well, That sounds wonderful.
All right. We will talk
Well,
to you
have
then.
a good weekend.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That's Jess. That's Judge Executive Sarah Steele. And you heard her right here on WHBN Harrisburg, The Rooster. Your community voice since 1955 and proud of it. Heard on FM 99.5, AM 1420. World Wide Web at hometownlive.net. Our home for our online store called Big Deal. Save 20, 30, up to 50%. Check it out for yourself. It's 9 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. Members of Congress are calling for a coordinated evacuation plan for Americans in Israel. Natalie Migliori with more.
It comes as Israel and Iran have been locked in conflict for nearly a week, with both countries trading missiles. In a bipartisan letter, New Jersey Congressman Josh Gottheimer and fellow Intelligence Committee members urged President Trump and Secretary of State Marco Rubio to share what concrete steps they're taking to get Americans out of Israel. Members of Congress say they understand the security situation in Israel has made for many obstacles, but they're urging the administration to explore all evacuation routes by land and sea. I'm Natalie Migliori, NBC News Radio.
Former President Barack Obama says the U.S. is moving dangerously close toward autocracy.
Democracy is not self-executing.
The former president spoke in Connecticut on Tuesday and said the current political climate is not consistent with American democracy, but autocracies where one person holds absolute power. Obama said we're not there yet, but thinks we're dangerously close to normalizing behavior like that. Obama added that he's still the hope guy and said there's a healthy outrage that we should be exhibiting in terms of what's currently happening both here and around the world. There is significant damage to a SpaceX launch site in Texas after a Starship exploded during testing. More from Rory O'Neill.
Online cameras that watched the pad round the clock captured the explosion of Starship. This Starship wasn't expected to go on its test flight for at least a week when the explosion happened around 11 p.m. Central Time. Posting on X, the company said all workers have been accounted for and that there is no danger posed to the surrounding community.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance helps protect more than 474,000 Kentucky families and businesses. Many of our members have been with us for years, even decades. Perhaps it's because of the competitive rates or our unmatched service. Or maybe the biggest reason is they know they can count on Kentucky's insurance company to be there when it matters. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. Connect with your local agent at mykfbagent.com.
Do you have an invention idea but don't know what to do next? Call InventHelp today. We have representatives nationwide who will explain the InventHelp process step by step. Over 10,000 patents have been secured through InventHelp's patent referral services. The InventHelp databank includes thousands of companies who have agreed to review new ideas. We've been helping inventors since 1984. Let's help you next. Get started today.
Call us for free information at 1-800-558-5497. Again, 1-800-558-5497.
The Federal Reserve is leaving interest rates unchanged, marking the fourth straight time the central bank has kept rates steady. Lisa Taylor with more.
Fed Chair Jerome Powell spoke after the decision.
We believe that the current stance of monetary policy leaves us well positioned to respond in a timely way to potential economic developments.
Rates will remain high and hover between 4.25% and 4.5%. Mortgage rates are near 7%, and the average credit card rate is north of 20%. President Trump has been pressuring Powell to cut rates. I'm Lisa Taylor.
A deal to merge U.S. Steel and Nippon Steel is being finalized. Matt Mattinson with details.
Under the agreement, U.S. Steel will keep its headquarters in Pittsburgh, and more than 100,000 jobs are expected to be created across the country. The agreement states that Nippon Steel will invest $11 billion in new investments in U.S. Steel by 2028. The deal also ensures that the majority of U.S. Steel's board of directors, including its CEO, will be American citizens. I'm Matt Mattinson.
The Sean Diddy Combs sex trafficking trial in New York City is being adjourned until tomorrow due to a sick juror. Kristen Marks reports.
This after another juror was dismissed earlier this week over issues related to his residency. Court will be dark Thursday for the Juneteenth holiday, so the trial will resume Friday when former Diddy personal assistant Brendan Paul is expected to take the stand. The government said Tuesday that it expected to rest its case Friday. Diddy's lawyers said they expect to take 2 to 5 days to present their case.
Here's what I want you to understand. This is not about
Either one of us. This is not about the charts.
The first trailer is being released for the Bruce Springsteen biopic, Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere. The film stars Jeremy Allen White as the music icon. It's based on the book that details Springsteen's time making the 1982 album Nebraska. Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere will release in theaters on October 24th. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. It's Downtown Third Thursday in Danville. It'll go tonight from 5 until 8, where downtown shops and restaurants will be open late with special deals and promos, and the downtown entertainment district will be active as well, meaning you can sip and stroll. What else is going on? Sidewalk chalk creations, public art tours, hands-on art activities, a pop hat bar at Platte Elephant Books, and art demonstrations by members of Gathering Artists and Plain Air Artists of Central Kentucky. It's all going on tonight from 5 to 8 in downtown Danville. Today is June 19th, also known as Juneteenth, the nation's newest federal holiday. It was declared a federal holiday back in 2021 to celebrate the issuing of General Order No. 3 in Galveston, Texas. That proclaimed that enslaved African Americans in that area were free. The last people to hear that news, which came more than 2 years after Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation. And since today is a national holiday, the U.S. Postal Service is closed, meaning they won't deliver mail. Federal offices are closed, and most banks are closed for today as well. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Hello, I'm Adam Hopkins, Security Officer at Farmers National Bank. Scammers send text messages to trick you into providing information like your debit card or passwords. This is called smishing. Don't click text messages, links, or call phone numbers you don't know. When in doubt, delete.
I've been 25 more 30 $135 more 35 more 40 Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Announcing the absolute online auction of 6.5 and 14.2 more or less acres located at 420 Bohan Road and 1020-1 North College Street, Harrodsburg, Kentucky, with bidding ending Thursday, June the 19th at 1:30 p.m. This offering includes multiple commercial tracts that hold tremendous potential for a variety of uses. Whether you're looking to develop a business location, build apartment complexes, or secure property for future investment as an investor, developer, or entrepreneur, this is a rare chance to acquire valuable real estate in one of Harrodsburg's most promising growth corridors. Each tract will be sold individually in a dynamic extend-all style online auction format, giving all bidders a fair chance to compete on the tracts they desire. For more information, go to FordBrothersInc.com or call 800-526-9430.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
On this Juneteenth day, it's going to be showery and thunderstormy. Is that a word? I don't know. It's likely before 3, then partly sunny with a high of 80. New rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 inch possible. On tonight, mostly clear, low of 62. Tomorrow, sunny, high of 85. Friday night, mostly clear, low of 65. Saturday, sunny, high of 89. Sunday, sunny, high of 91. Monday, sunny, high of 92. Sunny, Tuesday, high of 93. Wednesday, chance of showers and thunderstorms, but sunny and a high of 92. Right now, we have partly cloudy skies, 71 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:08. Good Thursday morning to you. It's the 19th day of June. Ready, Rick, glad to be along with you on WHBN AM and FM and hometownlive.net. We have got 3 guests in here from Morning Point. We'll get them in a minute. We've got 5 people registered for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway tomorrow morning. We have Michael Dale Bug, Jackson Selby, Lee Shirley, B. Norton, and Kenneth Ray Gooch Sr. Birthdays, we only got 3 today. We'll get over those real quick. Josh Toffness, Ross Hempel, and Scotty Williams.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Martina, for stopping by and singing happy birthday to our birthday-ers. Now, we have got 3 people from Morning Point. Well,
Good morning.
2.5.
A half?
Yeah, you're a half.
Definitely more than a half here.
Well, I don't know about that, but
I don't know if you want to pick a fight with him. This is the whole slice of This is the whole loaf, not even a slice. This is the whole loaf.
Vicky Christie and
Austin
Motormouth.
Michaels.
Oh, Austin. Oh, I thought it was Austin Motormouth. Okay.
What?
Austin Michaels. Okay. Now, Austin Michaels is here because.
Drum roll, please.
Okay, hang on. You can't hear it because you don't have your headsets on, but I can give you a drum roll somewhere. Where is a drum roll at? I used to know where it was at.
I'm sorry.
Well, all right. Yeah, there you go. It sounds like a motorboat, but that's about as good as we can get.
No
all
red
right.
carpet, no champagne popping. I can't understand all this.
Well, that's because you've been hit one too many times in the head, I think. Christy liked it. Okay. Morning Point.
Good morning. Good morning.
Are you through?
No.
Oh, no, you're just
getting
getting started. Yeah, I
That's
know.
right.
Okay. Morning Point, Saturday at 4 o'clock. Please, pray tell us what's going to be happening at the Danville Morning Point before Austin Michael Mouth gets started.
That's right. So we've got the hometown throwdown this Saturday from, like you said, 4 to 8.
Yes.
We're going to have bounce houses. You're going to be there with the radio, food trucks, and then the big event is a wrestling show.
Wrestling
put on by no one other than Austin Michaels, who is here.
Who's here?
Here he is.
Boy, I'm here.
And what association are you a part
We
of?
are TSW. We're out of the Barberville.
How do you spell that?
Are you serious? I'm in Danville, right?
Yeah.
Clearly I'm.
Yeah. You're in Harrodsburg.
Harrodsburg. I tell you.
You don't even know where you're at, do you?
I know where I'm at. You know where you're at?
Yeah, I'm
Well, I
sitting
know
right
you
here in the
need to be
chair.
On the 21st
I'm sitting here in the chair.
June, you need to be at Morning Point watching the idol Austin Michaels, the Brotherhood Army, destroy all this TSW hoopla that they've created. I'll tell you what, we're going to tear the house down.
Is that right? Well, they just built it. What do you want to tear it down for?
They didn't build it. I'm the face that runs that place.
Well, did anyone tell you, Austin, that you have a kind face?
That's right.
Kind of
And
like
it ain't one of those only a mother can love either.
kind of like the Roxette.
Oh my goodness. Throwing rocks.
And it is, I want to mention, a family-friendly event.
Yeah, after all this. This is family-friendly. Bring the kids out for this fun.
All proceeds go to our Morning Point Foundation, which provides scholarship to nursing students. And it's open to the community. So
Yes.
we're going to have fun for all ages.
Everyone is welcome to
Yes.
come to this,
Yes.
folks. This is why they're doing this. And this was not an idea of yours necessarily, because you all meet with your residents and ask them, what would you like to do? Because this is an active community, a community of a place to come and live and not pass.
That's
so
right.
you all are always looking for ways to keep everybody moving, both mentally, physically, spiritually, everything that you can to keep this a place that people really want to come and live and want to be a part of.
That's right. We have a resident council meeting every single month, and we say, okay, guys, what would you like to see in the next few months? What events would you like for us to plan for you? And lo and behold, they wanted a wrestling event.
They wanted to watch wrestling.
We have a resident that's 104, and she
What?
loves wrestling.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. She is so excited about this event, and I'm so excited just to see her so excited.
Right.
I know it.
So we're going to have a lot of fun.
Well, to me, the most fun part is watching the people around the ring sitting there. They really get into this, and they get worked up, and they pull for their good guys. They pull against the bad guys, and the bad guys all work the crowd. Is that about right, Shawn Michaels, Austin Michaels? I'm calling you Shawn Michaels, Austin Michaels.
Confused with that old goat. Anyway.
Old goat.
Anyway.
Do you want me to get him on the phone? And you call him an old goat?
They get excited the minute I walk through the curtain because they know one thing about it. I'm a hometown guy.
Yeah.
This is my house. This is my town.
And be careful now. You're stepping on Eddie's toes there.
Yeah,
Eddie
we're saying
Montgomery.
Eddie Montgomery's out of town.
Yeah, he won't like that.
Of course, this week he's out of town. Why?
That's the only reason you're saying that, because he's out of town, big
he's
man.
Out of town, and we know why he's out of town.
Yeah.
Because Austin's home.
Are you
That's
saying
why.
that you scared Eddie Montgomery out of town?
Well, he better go on tour, because if he didn't, I'd send him on a long tour. Like I said, he made that song up all about Austin Michaels, and we know that's to be the truth.
Oh, my hometown?
This is my town.
Oh.
Okay, Austin Motormouth, are you a good guy or bad guy?
Well, clearly I'm the good guy. I mean, I dress well, I smell well to ladies.
Yes.
No, they
If you
overpowered
could
you
see
as a
him, he
problem.
has on sparkly shoes. I
I
just
don't
want
have
to say.
sparkly shoes.
Are you going to the prom?
Oh, honey, look at those things. They cost more than your house. You kidding me? Unbelievable. These glasses, well, honey, when you look through these, you see the future. Oh, wait a minute, let me turn around for you. Look at there. Now you see me. Now you don't.
Well, that's probably a better thing for us.
Only for you. I mean, you wish you had hair that looked this good. Look at you. Woo!
I got hair around the side and back. It looks as good as yours.
Well, yeah,
I got
mean,
none
if
of
we
much
had
at the top.
If we had a Hulk Hogan
But
convention, you'd be at the top of the list. I promise you that.
So all this action, it gets underway at Danville Morning Point at 4 o'clock.
Yes.
People want to start coming out and taking part of this celebration.
Yes.
And what other things, what other activities? We'll get to the wrestling part here in a couple minutes again, but what other activities start at 4 o'clock? Can people come out and bring their kids and be a part of?
Yeah, so we're going to have a bounce house.
22-foot dual slide.
There you go, 22-foot dual
Oh.
slide to be specific. So bounce house, lots of food trucks. I think we're going to have like shaved ice, some sweet
Kettle corn.
treats, kettle corn, and then we are also doing a bake sale for the longest day, which is to support Alzheimer's. And so we have that bake sale going on. So definitely stop by our tent and see all the goodies.
And I think some radio personality is going to be there.
Oh, go ahead, Motormouth. I thought you were going to just grab it and run with it.
Radio personality. The only personality that radio station is going to have that day would be Austin Michaels. And you'd have to start at 8 o'clock in the morning just to get any viewers.
Radio Rick, I think you might want to take your job.
Well,
but I also want to mention there'll be face paint. You'll have an opportunity to meet all the wrestlers. You'll have an opportunity to hold the belts. You'll have an opportunity, unless I decide you don't get to hold the belts.
Oh.
You'll have a chance to get in the ring. You'll have a chance to take pictures inside and outside of the ring with all the wrestlers. There's going to be tons of stuff you can do before the show, before I take over the show.
Well, I noticed on your shoulder you've got a fan belt. Did you get that from your car?
Fan belt.
Yeah.
Hear that? This is the TSW Rock and Roll Championship. This is Master Sergeant's title, part of my brotherhood.
Master Sergeant, does he know you stole it?
I didn't steal it. Here's the thing about this title. When the Brotherhood Army wins a championship, we're all the champion. So you don't fight one. If Master Sergeant decides to go to Florida that weekend, Austin Michaels will be there to defend the title. We are a group. It's called the Freebird Rule. And we will be in full force June 21st at Morning Point.
All right. Well, and we're going to be in full force with some commercials. We got to take a break and be back with Vicky Christie and Austin Motormouth, huh?
Kristen.
Michaels.
Christie. What did I say? I said Christie. Kristen. Where'd the N come from? Did I leave the N off?
Look, you can turn against him.
Kristen.
On every third Monday, we have a
He's
dementia
affecting me.
support group.
Yeah, I know. He's affecting me. I can't even think now because he's running his mouth. We'll let him run his mouth some more, but we're going to let some other people do something, and we'll see if we can't get him a shot.
This is Caraway at Mattresses and More on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, stop by and check us out. New items arriving weekly, and we sell off the floor. Buy it today and take it home today. We offer layaway and 12 months same as cash with approved credit.
Thank you, Caraway. Again, buy it today, take it home today. Living room suits, bedroom suits, dinette sets, recliners, and more. From Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza next to Ace Hardware.
Alex Caton, I live in Harrisburg. I deal with Christy. Well, she was just a family friend, and my brother grew up with her son, and she treated me well, so we went with her. She guided us through it better than anybody I could imagine. Any kind of dumb question I might have had, she didn't care to answer it, explain it out to me. Just as I needed to hear it, as helpful as she could be. Had a couple buddies looking to buy a house, and I recommended her. If we're going to use a realtor anyways, I recommended her.
Jones Real Estate. Welcome home with Well Jones.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? With a wide range of products and services, we are here to provide you friendly, expert service for all of your banking needs. This is Rita McIntyre for Boyle, Garrett, and Mercer counties. As part of your community, we are committed to building solid, long-term relationships. Call me at 859-733-4963. Let us show you what uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks, located at the Campbellsville University in Harrodsburg.
Put the headset on. Listen to my Papa weekday morning. 6 to 10 WHBN.
All right, thank you, Sophie. At least some sanity around here now, as we have got Vicky, Kristen, and Austin Motormouth Michaels, some kind of a wrestler that's going to be taking place. Yeah, some kind. Some kind of a wrestler that's going to be taking place, huh?
That's fighting words.
Tell you what, you're going to be awful close Saturday. I tell you what, it's going to take about 2 seconds for me to pull you up in that ring real quick and show you what some kind of wrestler I am.
The only ring I know about's around the tub, so you just go ahead and just be on your little way, merry way, and do what you want to do here.
Take care of that. Sounds like a personal problem.
Well, I mean, you're talking about rings, and you got some kind of fan belt or something around your...
Listen to that. Does that sound like a fan belt?
Yeah.
That's the real deal.
Sounds like you got a rod knocking or something there. You need to go.
Yeah.
You need to go just go get that checked out.
Is that why you got that lean? That only rod knocking is that thing you call a nugget. It sits on that stack of dimes you call a neck.
The stack of dimes.
Wow.
This is quarters.
Okay, everybody. So June 21st at Morning Point.
So
we're gonna have
Kristen says,
wrestling.
now back to this.
An active senior community.
But just this week at Morning Point, we've had live music. We've had Austin Michaels in the building getting the residents ready for our wrestling. We've gone on outings. We have not let this terrible rain and weather stop us. So it sounds like we're going to have good weather this weekend.
A little warm, but that's okay.
A little warm, but super excited for all the festivities, and we hope that everyone can join us. Again, this is open to the community. And, Vicki, how do we get tickets?
You can
go online. You can get tickets online at the VIP.
Vicky, your voice changed.
I'm sorry.
So TSW
got deeper.
TSW has a sign up on Facebook. You can go on there and you can get VIP tickets that way.
Then at the door.
I'm sure you can get it at the door.
Yeah, you probably can.
I don't see any reason that you couldn't. But I mean, there's a few ways you can get it.
And there's special VIP tickets available too.
Absolutely.
That you can meet and greet and get up real close and catch all the sweat from your mouth and everything like that, right? Huh?
Not from my mouth. Be your perspiration for being around the Idol so long.
Oh, is that it?
The Idol.
That's what that is.
Oh, that's on TV, American Idol. Yeah,
No,
I've
not
seen
American
that.
Idol.
Oh,
The
speaking
Idol.
of American
Idol. Segue.
A segue.
Woo, good one,
Morning
Kristen.
Point has Seniors Got Talent.
Right.
And we are looking for auditions. So for Seniors Got Talent, it is our talent show for seniors 60 and up. You do not have to be a Morning Point resident. It's completely open to the community. We are hosting auditions in our building on July 14th.
1 to 3.
1 to 3, and that's at the Assisted Living building. And then we are choosing 3 to 4 acts to go on to the big show at the Lexington Opera House, which is held in September. So,
September 9th.
Yes, if you have a talent and you're a senior or you know someone.
If you're a comedian, if you can sing, if you can dance, if you can juggle, or if you're in a band of 6 or less, we are looking to make golden wishes come true.
That's right. And if you can't come into our community, you can also submit your video clip online. Morning Point Foundation /Seniors Got Talent.
Clearly that.
And speaking of
that excludes you.
And speaking of comedians, Austin Michaels.
At least I have a talent. What's your excuse? What? That excluded you, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh goodness, this guy today. I'll tell you.
I feel like I need to parent you all.
We're not used to this level of
banter.
Austin, did your parents have any kids that survived?
Are you kidding me? What'd you do? Snort paint chips as a kid?
No, glue.
Unbelievable. This guy. This is what you're going to bring me in here for? Is this what we're doing today?
You mean this is what they're going to see? This mouth right
That's
here
right.
roar?
It
sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. You won't want to miss this at Morning Point.
That's right.
Off Perryville Road. this Saturday, starting at 4 o'clock. Bring the kids. There's going to be a lot of activities, food trucks, a lot of fun. And then at 6 o'clock, there's going to be some kind of wrestling. Are you going to do arm wrestling? Is that what you do?
Well, again, clearly you would come in last place if we did. My kids got arms bigger than yours. But again,
what about their mouths? Is their mouths bigger than yours?
Mouth bigger than. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm
unbelievable. This is what you brought me in here for.
This is
really.
Hey, there's a repeat. I've seen this show. I've seen this already.
Oh my God! This knockoff Hulk Hogan over here from Wish. Are you kidding me?
Hey, I'll think
You know what you're going to get June 21st again is like any place else. When Austin Michaels is at home, the stars are aligned. Brotherhood Army's going to shine.
Austin, you ought to be on stage.
So tickets are $10.
I wasn't
per
through.
adult. Well, I think you are. You're done.
Well, you two just take it over.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Tickets are $10. Children 5 and under are free. Children 5 to 16 are $5. VIP tickets are $20. And what do you get for a VIP ticket
Like I
there,
said,
Austin?
You'll get a chance to come into the ring, stand and take pictures with all the professional wrestlers, not those local heroes and zeros. The only real heroes, the Brotherhood Army. You'll also have a chance with those Yoko Locos, but again, you'll get face painting. There'll be meet and greets. You get to hold the belts. You get to stand in the ring.
Can they do a chair over your head
You know what?
for an extra $5?
Are you kidding me? You can't mess this up before the show starts.
Oh,
Okay. But I will sit down for about 5 minutes and let them gather around and get all the smells and all the gels. But that's about it. You hear me? Because any other time it's $99.95
Oh,
to even get
that sounds like a big
within breathing room of Austin Michaels.
That's a bargain.
Yeah.
I mean, unbelievable. I've got you all stuttering and got him all messed up. Look at that look. He is
I'm not stuttering.
starstruck. You can't
Austin,
even get your name right. Can you
Austin?
me? Starstruck.
Austin, has anyone ever told you should be on stage?
I am on stage.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
at the
one
top of
leaving
the
in
mountain.
10 minutes.
The
Get be on
pinnacle.
it. Get out
I'm
of
the
town.
top of the stage.
You're gonna when you lose Saturday, you're gonna have to
I'm
get
not
on stage.
losing.
You're gonna have to be crawling out.
Well, I tell you what, I ain't got anything. The word lose ain't even in my name, pal.
Yeah, it is.
And come Saturday,
And
at the
you
end of the
just-
show,
you got rid of the R. It's called loser.
I'm not a loser. I'm a winner.
Family-friendly event this
Yeah,
Saturday,
family-friendly.
June 21st at Morning Point.
Don't forget Christian
All
Base.
proceeds go to the Morning Point Foundation, which provides local scholarships for nursing students.
That's right.
Wow. It is a lot of fun. Again, mark this down your calendar. You want to be there. Tell everybody exactly where you're located in case somebody may, be coming from Harrodsburg or somewhere, or Bergen, or Lancaster, or Stanford, or where's the easiest way to find Morning Point?
So we are off Perryville Road.
Right near Millennium Park.
Yes, in Boyle County High School. So our campus holds both Vicky's Memory Care Building and then my assisted living building. So two different communities on the same piece of property.
All right, on the same campus, two communities on the same campus. We are at 1375 Perryville Road, right next to Millennium Park.
Very good. And is there a certain thing you're calling this, a special event, something that you just...
So it's called the Hometown Throwdown.
I mean, but from 4 to 6, we just throwing down food and stuff? Is that what you're
yeah,
doing
we're just
there?
throwing down food and
Okay.
throwing down the bounce house.
Or a radio personality. It just depends.
No, I don't need him.
challenge. That's a challenge.
He's talking about depends.
We sure are.
Yeah.
It depends on whether I want to smack you around or not.
You do, you'll get splinters.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man. This is going to be too much. This is going to be a lot of fun. If you miss this, you're going to miss a lot of fun. So bring the kids out, this family-friendly mouth. We'll see if we can't filter him a little bit more. But, So, like, you all have a tag team? Is this how this works? You all are part of, or you all individually wrestle?
So I'm with a group called the Brotherhood Army.
Right? How many is there?
There's at least 6 of us.
At least. You don't know?
Now listen.
You can't count that high?
Because the Army, it grows every day. And when I say Army, I include my residents at Morning Point. Those people have my back 110%. You don't believe
I will
me?
agree with that. Our Morning Point residents do love him.
That's right. So not only am I coming with my group, oh my goodness.
Wow. And she's looking forward to this.
Absolutely. Looking
Wow.
forward to it.
boy, I'll tell you, some people just starve for entertainment.
But we do
you're
have
gonna get
tag
it.
teams. We have the local heroes who are our tag team champions. We have a Southeastern champion who is a guy that comes out of a casket. Don't ask any more questions because I don't want to raise that kind of.
No.
We have guys that come out of the asylum. We have heroes. We have less than heroes. We have a few zeros. I'm sure you know something
So
about
this
that.
is a good plot and a good storyline.
Everything.
Lots of entertainment.
Everything is a storyline until it comes to Austin Michaels because I'm live and in your face. And
Now that belt buckle's got a picture on the belt buckle.
Of
Is that
A1 since day one?
Is that a picture that your parents got of the kid that came with the wallet?
Well,
And you
what
just
that
put it in
is,
there
that's a
because they
picture-
didn't want your picture in
That's
there.
a picture of the idol Austin Michaels because what it is when you see me, you can't look me in the eye, so you have to look down a little bit. So I just want to make sure you see me again, just to remember how great I am. June 21st.
Yes, come out and see how great he is. Morning Point.
Again,
he is a little shy.
Yeah, he's a little bashful. This Saturday, starting at 4 o'clock, you need to be at the Devil Morning Point, and then 6 o'clock, this guy Motormouth, watch and listen to him and his NWT, PSW, POW, what?
TSW.
Okay, it's
Traditional Southern Wrestling.
Oh, okay.
What it should say in front of it, it should say Brotherhood, Army, and TSW Wrestling, but.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a lot to get on a belt.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, Vicky and Kristen, thank you all for coming in.
Thank
and
you.
take this guy with you.
We're going to get him out of here.
Yeah, get him out of here.
We can't wait to
quick.
see everybody June 21st.
Yeah, this Saturday.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, this Saturday.
At Morning Point of Danville.
Good weather and a good time.
Yeah. Thank you. I think.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Big Deals Online Store. Shop and save on gift certificates to local businesses at big discounts. Save 20 to 30 to 50% every day at hometownlive.net.
It is going to be on this Juneteenth. Showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly before 3. Partly sunny, high of 80. New rainfall amounts between a quarter and half an inch possible. 4 tonight, mostly clear, a low of 62. Friday, sunny, high of 85. Friday night, mostly clear, low of 65. And then on Saturday, sunny, high of 89. Right now, we have, let's do a weather flyer updater and see what we have here going on. We've got partly cloudy skies and 71 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:32. We are awaiting one Sid Dunn, the Syndicate, DJ Syndicate, going to be talking about Juneteenth. And as we await, let's go ahead and play this. Spanky McFarlane is 83 years old, singer with Spanky and Our Gang. It's called I'd Like to Get to Know You. Spanky and Our Gang.
But I'd like to get to know you. Yes, I would. But I'd like to get to know you. If I could. But I'd like to get to know you. Finally I found, searching all around, just was not the answer. One I thought was true, looked a bit like you. I figured I might chance her. But I'd like to get to know you. Yes, I would. But I'd like to get to know you. If I could. But I'd like to get to know you. All you need to say, she went on her way, said it was all over. Well, it's been some time, and I guess that I'm just meant to be a rover. But I'd like to get to know you. Yes, I would. Yes, I'd like to get to know you. If I could. Well, I can't promise that I'll spend a day with you. I can't promise that I'll find a way with you. I can't promise, no, I can't promise that I'll love you. But I'd like to get to know you. Yes, I would. Yes, I'd like to get to know you. If I could. I'd like to get to know you, know you, know. Once I thought I found her. Built my world around her. I'd like to get to know you. Yes, I would. Once I thought I found her. Yes, I'd like to get to know you. If I could. Build my world around her. But I'd like to get to know you. Yes, I would. Finally I found her. Yes, I'd like to get to know you. If I could. Build my world around her. But I'd like to get to know you. Yes, I would. Finally I found her. Yes, I'd like to get to know you. If I could. Build my world around her. But I'd like to get to know you. Yes, I would. Well, it was going down on the bad part of town at an all-night grocery store. The old man there, his hands in the air, his customers on the floor. The hoods took all the money and all of his hard-earned pay, but then a tall man stepped in with a cynical grin and said, "Go ahead, make my day." Somewhere a girl's walking all alone, and now it's getting dark. She knows she'd better hurry home, so she cuts right through the park. She finds herself surrounded, oh, she'll never get away. But then from behind a tree trunk, a voice said, "Punk, go ahead, make my day." Oh, we love to hear him sing, "Go ahead and make my day." Smith, Wesson, and him just surrounded them, said, "Go ahead, punk, make my day." By mistake, a couple walked into a bar where a motorcycle gang hangs out. They started coming on to his bride and slapping him all about. They were buying drinks for the house and using his money to pay. But it was last call for alcohol. Go ahead, make my day. Whoa, we love to hear him say, "Go ahead and make my day." He just stood in the door before the floor and said, "Go ahead, punk, make my day." So all you goons, you punks, you creeps who hide out in the night, don't try to cop insanity. You better start doing things right. If you don't heed this warning, then you better start learning to pray that you never have to hear him whisper, "Go ahead, make my day." We love to hear him say, "Go ahead and make my day." Whether Smith and Wesson, they taught him a lesson. Go ahead, punk, make my day. We love to hear him say, "Go ahead and make my day." He just fired his gun and then there were none. Go ahead, punk, make my day. No trial, no reports to file. Do you feel lucky, punk? A man's got to know his limitations. T.G. Shepherd, Clint Eastwood, make my day. And we're going to make your day. We're going to be talking Juneteenth with Sid Dunn, a.k.a. DJ Syndicate, right after these.
I'm tired of working on my old worn-out farm equipment.
Hey, have you been over to County Equipment yet?
No, where's that at?
They're the guys over at Exit 48 off the Bluegrass Parkway.
Well, I can't afford to buy new equipment.
They got the biggest selection of used equipment I've seen anywhere.
Stop by County Equipment and check out their large selection of no-till seed drill, hay equipment, manure spreaders, and three-point attachment. Give them a call at 502-839-7373. CountyEquipment.com.
Pioneer Playhouse is celebrating 76 years in the Bluegrass. We are Kentucky's oldest outdoor theater, and we're right here in Danville. Don't miss our 76th anniversary season under the stars. Our 76th season in the Bluegrass kicks off with The Game's Afoot, a Sherlock Holmes mystery, June 6th through June 28th. Sherlock Holmes meets Clue in this funny, fast-paced murder mystery comedy set in a spooky mansion with a suspiciously sublime lineup of suspects. A whodunit that will keep you guessing and giggling until the very end. Rated PG. In case of light rain, shows will continue outdoors. Rain checks will be given if show is canceled due to severe weather. Pioneer Playhouse is located at 840 Stanford Road in Danville. Dinner and show only $40. $22 for just the show. Kids rates and group discounts available. Reservations must be made online or by calling the box office. 859-236-2747 or go to pioneerplayhouse.com for tickets. When the sun goes down, the stars come out at Pioneer Playhouse.
When it comes to your money, there's a lot to think about. Paying bills, setting a family budget, and retirement. Farmers National Bank cares about your financial well-being and is here to help. Visit the bank's website at fnbky.com to check out their financial wellness section with short videos on budgeting, saving, paying off debt, and more. You can also stop into a branch or call to ask the bank's financial professionals for advice. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has rock to go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips, too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 859-715-7575. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
It's here. It's new. Filled with the best wide selection of vehicles just for you.
Right at Field User Factory.
7 acres of pre-owned elite inventory makes them the largest deal maker around.
Right at Field User Factory.
So come on down to Nicholsville off US 27 to Vince Drive. Then you've arrived at the new
Right at Field User Factory.
Buy with confidence straight from the factory. Take a virtual tour at
RightAtFieldUserFactory.com.
Paved driveways and parking lots are a major investment, whether at your business, church, or home.
At Hometown Radio, we depend on White House seal coating to keep our asphalt surfaces protected. Their experienced crews are insured to do asphalt sealing.
And to stop further damage, they do hot rubber, crack filling, before sealing to keep out water, ice, and oils. White House Seal Coating.
Call now. We did 859-325-5716.
Or go online at whitehousesealcoating.com.
It is 9:42. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM, and you're getting none other than Sid Dunn, a.k.a. the DJ Syndicate. Good morning, Sid. How are you?
Hey, I am doing awesome. Rick, how you doing this morning?
For a man of my age and temperament, Sid, I can only get so much to work with.
Man, I tell you what. I am, we are. It's not me, it's we. We are getting it together this morning. We got a great team getting ready for today is Juneteenth.
Yep.
Which is a federal holiday.
That's right. Banks are closed and other places you may want to call ahead before you go.
And I tell you what, it's a lucky day today. All kinds of things are going on. We're getting ready for our golf scramble to start off our Juneteenth events.
What time and where?
It is located. We're going to have lunch at 12, and then we will tee off at 1 o'clock at Old Bridge Golf Course in Danville.
Okay.
We got 20 teams already signed up.
Oh, wow.
We've only got room for 2 more teams. So if a couple people want to come and play, we may have room just to squeeze them in. But it's a huge success that it's turned out to be for today. And then tomorrow, we're carrying the festivities all throughout the weekend, this weekend. So we've got tomorrow we're going to have, at 5 o'clock, we're going to start off with prayer with Terry Dunn, Pastor Dunn. And then we're going to have a pageant, a Miss Juneteenth pageant. And then we will also have a tribute to Motown. And then we'll be doing line dancing throughout the night out there. We got a lot of food trucks that are setting up tomorrow. It's going to be an amazing event. Saturday is really when the festivities are really going to begin, Rick. I'm telling you, we have got, seriously, Rick, when I say we've got a show lined up for everyone, See, Juneteenth is not a roots and heritage festival. It's a festival where we celebrate unity. We celebrate people are able to come together to live together as one, Rick. Abolishing of slavery. It's like it's Independence Day of slavery and of unity, of a community of people coming together, living in this nation as one. And on Saturday, Rick, it's going to be amazing. We start off with a prayer walk in the morning. That way we start our day off right. And then we have plenty of speakers. We're going to have D1 Academy is putting together games for the kids. We're going to have Kid Olympics. That morning, we're going to have a cornhole tournament where we're paying out $1,000 in prizes. We're going to have a professional league and a regular league, Rick.
Oh.
So it'll be a professional. Because, last year, some of them were like, man, these guys are so good, I'm not going to play against these guys. And so we end up splitting it up, having a professional league and a regular league.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then after that, we have a spades tournament as well that evening. We'll have poetry. We have the kids from Lexington that come together. They'll be playing the drums, doing poetry. We'll also have plenty of all sorts of musical entertainment. We have Uniqueness Unlimited Modeling that's going to put on a modeling show, New York style. If you've never seen a New York style fashion modeling show, Rick, you've got to come and check this out. We went last Friday. They did it for the 250 Lexington. And I was like, oh, my gosh, this is amazing. I'm like, so they're scaling it down and bringing it to us Saturday as well. And then we're going to end the night off with Nappy Roots.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I have another super surprise that just came in this week.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants to be a part of Juneteenth. I think this is a new holiday that we're looking to celebrate unity amongst people, bringing different type of races together, and then eliminating separation.
Yeah. That's what it's all about.
Send the Light Fireworks.
Yeah.
Is going to shoot off a fireworks show.
Really?
We want to listen. Can we be a part? We want to be a part of Juneteenth. What can we do? Can we shoot off some fireworks? I was like, yeah. So they're going to shoot off a fireworks show for us after Nappy Roots goes off. I mean, what would end the night than Send the Light? So we've got it. We've got a heck of events. It has grown. This is our 5th year doing this, Rick. We have grown to be the largest Juneteenth event in the state of Kentucky, right here in Harrisburg. What about that?
Wow. And I've told everybody, Sid, that you are the energy and the power behind this because this was your vision. You wanted to do this, and it seems like every year, Sid, you keep getting more and more people involved, and it keeps getting bigger and better.
Well, let me correct you, Rick. It's not my vision. It was Samantha May's vision. She's the one that came to me after COVID. She was like, Sid, we need to do it because we were doing Broadway days. And then COVID came and it cut everything off. And she was like, we need to do an event. Well, I brought back Pioneer Days.
Right.
So I love putting on events. And, the chamber, they took it over. They built all the routes for it. And so now they got it going. So she was like, let's do a Juneteenth. I'm like, oh, that sounds so great. She's like, it's a new holiday. And I'm like, you're right. And so we decided, that's right. Let's do. Let's put it together. Let's make it happen. And that's how it was. It was her vision, and we built a team. Because you can't do this without a team, Rick.
You can't do it without an engine, and you are the engine and the energy though behind this, Sid. You are just.
No.
Oh yeah, you have. I've heard too much of how much you've thrown of yourself into this. And want to make this someplace for everyone to be. Again, this is for all people, not just certain people. This is for everybody to celebrate together.
Right. It's not just for African Americans. It's not for blacks. It's not for whites. It's for all.
Everyone.
We want to come together as a community in the town. But no, man, Rick, you can't get nothing done unless you got a team, though. Really.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep. And it is totally a team effort, man. We got some young guys. Travis Van Dyke, he does our IT and does the websites. These young kids, they can make stuff happen like poof poof. I'm like, wow. Philip Van Dyke, he does our shirt designs. He does all our designs for our media stuff. Samantha, she's like, she keeps it all together for us. She's like the mama of the group. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we got Patty Johnson. Patty, she's there with us helping out. And Carly, and then BJ Stokes. Those are our main ones that are really meeting. And we start planning, Rick, literally the day after.
Yep.
So Sunday we'll start planning for next year. And it's a team, and we come together. We put ourselves aside, and we do it all for the community, man. That's what it's all about. And then all of our sponsors, man, we couldn't do this without, like, Mercer County Tourism Department. They're our biggest back. Hitachi, Estimo, they help out. Serve Pro is donating, like, these big generators so we can power our stage. You know, Kroger's is donating water and stuff for us. Lee's Famous Recipe, they're donating chicken today so that we can feed our people at the golf scramble. Dunn's Barbecue, we donate barbecue. We have got Smoking Bourbon, Bishop Smash Burger. These guys have donated at least $1,000 or more in their efforts for helping Juneteenth. And we've got a ton of other people, a lot of banks, that have donated. But that's what it takes. And these guys are part of our team as well. Without, how much it costs to put something like this on.
Yeah. It's not cheap. It's very expensive.
No. And everything, nobody. And then we do this for nothing. We do this just because we want to see people have a good time. We want to see people come together, unite, see old friends. You all right. So this is what it does. So it creates what's called energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when we create bad energy, so we are summoning up like if you go to a concert and the music's just about bad things, you're creating bad energy, and you're when they leave, they're taking that with them.
Yeah.
But when you create good energy, when you create positive energy and people are coming together, they're smiling, they're laughing, they're seeing old friends, they're meeting new friends, they're having a great time, guess what? They take that home with them, and it spreads throughout the community. And then we promote love.
Yep. Unity in the community.
And that's what our theme is this year.
Yeah.
That's good. If you want to be a part of spreading love and taking it back home with you, we've got it. And then don't worry, we've got the best porta potties in the world, too. You got to use the bathroom while you
I'm going to get to that in a minute. First, I guess this would be a good time to tell everybody where it's going to be held at.
This is going to be at West Lane Park in Harrisburg, Kentucky.
And where's West Lane for maybe people, they've probably driven by but don't really know?
So if you're coming down BG Park, or if you're coming down Harrisburg where the old YMCA is, Broadway, you're going to turn on Broadway. You're going to go all the way down to the end of the road.
Okay.
Once you get to the end of the road, you're going to make a right.
Okay. What road is that?
That is West Lane.
Okay. That's West Lane South.
And once you get there, you can't miss it.
Okay. Now, you mentioned aforementioned, and I know about this. You got to tell us about the toilets.
So, this is my putting these things together takes a lot of planning, a lot of thinking. And, when you go to festivals, the ones that's going to keep you there and take you home are the ladies, right?
Yep.
So there we go. You there, Rick?
Yep.
Okay, all right. So we got a lot of food, 21 food trucks, Rick.
Wow.
20. So if you want to come and eat a variety of stuff that you'll never these food trucks are from all over. These aren't the food trucks that you see all the time at the normal festivals. All our food trucks are coming from out of town. So these are the best food trucks from every little town throughout the state of Kentucky. We even got them coming as far as Cincinnati, Rick.
Wow.
Food trucks. Yes. So if you want the best, we handpicked the best food trucks that are out there. So what we do is we bring in these bathrooms that are on trailers. They're air conditioned. They have radio. We'll be playing hometown radio inside of them the whole time. So it'll be on Z105 or 99.5 FM WHBN. They have their own hand washing station. It's like you're in a fancy bathroom, but you're at an event. And that makes life so much better because normally when you're at an event and they're like, you eat so much food, eventually nature calls. And
That's
you
right.
have to do what nature's got to do.
Yep.
And you're like, I'm not going in that hot box.
Yep, hot, smelly,
Hot, flies going all around.
Yep.
Who's done set what where. And you're like, no, we're going home. And so you go home, and then it's air conditioned, and you're like, you know what, we're not going back. We'll watch the rest of it on Facebook. But when you have these nice air-conditioned bathrooms that are just as nice as the ones at your house, you're like, you know what, go get another beer, go get something else to eat. Let's still chill and enjoy the rest of the day. And they stay all day long.
Yep. Sid, it's the little things that you've all thought about that make a difference.
Yes. And it's always details, always the little things. If we could take care of the little things, then the big things will take care of themselves.
That is so true. Juneteenth again.
Yes.
Starting today at can people still, if they're listening, Sid, can you still have room for them to come out and play golf today at Old Bridge? Are you about to? You about?
Think so.
Okay, you about all filled up?
Yeah, I think and this is our first year doing this. And this is what we're talking about. People want to get involved with Juneteenth now. I think we're in a time to where we need to unite as a people, put politics and all that stuff aside, and just unite as people, right? And that's what Juneteenth is all about: is coming together as a people, with our golf scramble, everybody, it's like our first year, we have 20 teams already.
Wow.
For our first year doing it. So they're super excited about it.
Are you coming in to do the first part of the show?
That's why I'm on the road right now. So
okay.
It's
all right.
9:57. I was thinking I might be able to squeeze in there real quick and get that in.
Okay, all right, very good.
Yeah, I should be able to.
All right.
10:08. Yes, I got 10 minutes to make it in.
Juneteenth. You don't want to miss it. Again, it's no mail today. A lot of the federal offices are closed because it is a national holiday. And then the golf scramble today, and then a lot of fun beauty pageants and all kinds of things tomorrow. And then the big day is Saturday. You want to bring the kids out. It's going to be, besides educational, this is going to be a great time. I'll tell you, one person who is really smiling down the biggest on this, Sid, you know who that is?
Who's that?
Dr. Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
He has got to be so proud of the fact of, because that's what he preached. He preached everyone to be equal, to be one, to march in arm in arm, and he would be so pleased with this.
So it started off June 19th. The Confederate, I don't know if it was the Confederate Army, they sent the Buffalo Soldiers down to Texas because Lincoln said that there's no more, slavery's abolished, right?
Right.
So they go to Texas and they're like, hey, there's no more slavery. And, it's over. Lincoln, it's like if Donald Trump signed an order, right? All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, but how would back then they didn't have internet and stuff, so they had to go and say, hey, there's no more this, there's no more slavery no more. It's over with. And they had to have Confederate soldiers. I don't know if they had Confederate soldiers, but I know they had the Buffalo Soldiers. But they had to send the army down saying, hey, no more. Cut it out. It's over with. And by the time it got to Kentucky, it was August. It's like August 20th. It was August 22nd or 23rd, I think. I should have brushed up on my history, but yeah, it was because they had a horseback carrying.
Wow, good stuff. All right, Sid, I've got to run here, and I got a hard break, and we'll catch you soon as DJ Syndicate.
All right, brother. I'll see y'all in just a few minutes.
All right, see ya. All right, you're getting it on WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster, your community voice since 1955, FM 99.5, AM 1420, hometownlive.net. I see my time is up. Thank you very much for your time. God bless the troops. God bless America. God bless you. God bless those hurting and suffering. God bless Ukraine and Israel. May the most you want be the least you get. Radio Rick, I'll be back with you tomorrow at
NBC News Radio. I'm Michael Kastner.
6.
President Trump apparently remains undecided when it comes to U.S. offensive strikes against Iran following another meeting with his national security team. Trump indicated he'll hold off